There we go. Is Rick Flair died, right? I'm not 100% sure. I think he died. Yeah, Jay, we're going to do some super flex so you can get another crack at that. Chaz is coming on Friday instead of today. We actually had a really good segment planned for you. We're still going to do it Friday. I dove deep into a lot of these player projections that Vegas has put out on DraftKings and FanDuel, their over-unders, yards, touchdowns, stuff like that, comparing them to ADP and finding some early value because there is a lot of value if you want to, find the, I trust Vegas more than ADP, but also on the same, the other end of the spectrum, there's value in terms of we like a guy in fantasy and their line is really low in Vegas. We can bet that. So there's ways to get ADP value, also ways to get nice edges in the player prop market, which we do pretty well at every year. Ric Flair is still alive. Okay. Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I know that. Ric Flair. How old is Ric Flair now? 80? Dude, it's crazy some of these wrestlers live so long with the partying, the steroids, just what they put their bodies through. Speaking of someone that's still going on, still alive, but not playing football anymore, Russell Wilson. I don't know if you heard. I read this an hour ago. Russell Wilson is calling it quits. More like no one wants to sign him. So he's saying it's like before you get fired from a job, you say you resign. That's what Russell Wilson's doing. And, yeah, he's no more Russell Wilson, which, you know what, I'm not super upset about because Russell Wilson is terrible, and I'm kind of happy about it.
How would you describe it?
I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm happy.
God, Russell Wilson as an analyst, he is so boring, right? He's going to be like A-Rod. A-Rod's awful and, has that fake persona. I think Russell Wilson is going to be one of the worst. Yeah, $3 field general, Jay. Oh, Matt Galloway, what's going on, dude? Ric Flair is 77. That's wild. He's lived past the average age of an American man in this country with all that stuff. So Russell Wilson, yeah, I'm not looking forward to him in the booth. God, it can't be worse than seeing him play quarterback the last 3 years, ever since he went to Denver. I still can't wrap my head around what Denver gave up in that trade. And the fact that Denver gave up picks for Sean Payton, gave up all that stuff for Russell Wilson, and they were literally a game away from the Super Bowl last year. They should have gone to the Super Bowl last year. But you know what? A good coach matters, and they're a good organization. Even though their owner, GM, whatever you want to call our boy John Elway, GM, right? John Elway has some issues. Definitely not good at public speaking and press conferences.
I'd like to start out this press conference with a thank you to John Fox.
God, you should never thank John Fox. Let me know who wants to draft with us. We're doing the Field General $3 tournament on Underdog. $500K in prizes. Exactly, dude. That's a great comment from Blake. He is like a main character in a Disney movie, and those movies are always terrible, really terrible. And Russell Wilson was also really terrible. Most likely, Russell Wilson's gonna be a Hall of Famer, though. I think because he went to back-to-back Super Bowls. He won a Super Bowl. Should have won 2 Super Bowls, and he was really good. But that Legion of Boom defense, I'm gonna give more props to them. And Pete Carroll, believe it or not, used to be a good coach, and definitely a good college coach because that dude was dirty, scummy, paying all the money to everyone, Reggie Bush notably. But they had a nice thing going there for a while, and Russell Wilson was definitely a very good player, and he's probably going to make the Hall of Fame. I don't think he should. Do you guys think Russell Wilson should be a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. Jay, so you're going to be in. Anyone else want to draft with us? Let me know. Hetzer, if you want to draft with us, I'll give a couple people some time to hop in here, a couple other people. I'm guessing maybe Dakota or Mouth will hop in. Maybe we get Jason in here. I should text Jason to come draft with us, actually. That would be awesome. Let's see here. Hetzer will. Okay. Let me see if I can get our boy Jason in here. Jason, come draft with us. All right. Okay. Hunter's got some money in his account. Hey-o. That's always nice. Yeah, I'll wait a second. We got to wait for everyone else. He won 50. What did you bet? NBA? You bet the finals? By the way, the Knicks with a crazy comeback. Brunson got hurt. I didn't really watch the game, but I was paying attention to it. And looks like it's going to be a good finals. I think the bet would be bet the Spurs next game. They'll probably be like -4.5, though. It's what they were tonight. See, I prefer DraftKings. I do. We got Mark in here. What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? We'll give you guys all a little bit of time and figure out who exactly is going to draft. Then we're going to hop in one here in a second.
Oh, hey. You must be Mr. Lefebvre?
Yeah, that's me.
Surprise! I'm all yours. I was told it'd just be one, but I can take both of you. Might get a little sore, but I'll manage.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Wait, what?
Hey, where you going?
Lefebvre's into banging little Asian boys, so we're done, right?
Now, look, if we're gonna do this thing, we need to see things through.
Dennis, are you gonna have sex with a tiny Asian boy?
I'm gonna see how far I can go. Are you with me?
No, I'm going to leave now.
Let's kick things up a notch.
So only the ones to the clubs?
Yeah, you're a caddy. Clubs. This is a golf. Good.
That was my greeting to Mark. Oh, hey. What's up? Mark is most certainly not a little Asian boy. I don't think so. He's a full-grown man living in Canada. We love you, Mark. Yeah, the field goal percentage was rough in that game. I know Brunson was like 12 of 31. That's an Allen Iverson performance. I love Allen Iverson, though, but he had a lot of those games. All right, we're going to hop in here. Hetzer, you ready? Jay, let me know if you're both ready, and we'll hop in together. Give me the okay. I don't want to get in by myself or have one of you guys left out. Anyone else that wants to hop in, Field General, I got it pulled up here on the screen. $3 tournament, Super Flex, 20 rounds. Super Flex, let me reemphasize that. Super Flex, 2 quarterbacks. No worries, Jay. Turn off the stream. Definitely pay attention. We don't want any more auto drafts from you guys. So Jay is ready. Make sure that Hetzer's ready. We'll hop in. Anyone else, let me know, and I'm going to do a little countdown here. All right, Jay is ready. Make sure I'm live here. All right, I'm starting it up. Let's go. Live here. All right, I'm starting it up. All right, we have a bunch of spots open, so there's still about 6 spots open, guys. There we go. I had like 3 bad drafts in a row, and then I had a pretty nice one. $3 tournament, Cry Dog. Super Flex. It's called the Field General. If you want to draft with us, there's like 4 spots available still, waiting for 5 people. I think you're in, Hetzer. Yeah, we're all in the same one. Perfect. What is this? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Now we are starting. I got the 4th pick. We have Hetzer with the 1st pick. And where's Jay? I don't think I see Jay in here. Did I forget his name again? On here? I see I thought it said Nut Collector. I was like, that's a pretty fucking sweet name. JWD Drummer. Yeah, I don't know if I see Jay in here. Hopefully he got in. He should have got in. Let me know what your name is again, Jay, on Underdog. I think I forgot. I thought it was your last name. All right, Hetzer, make sure you take Baker Mayfield #1 overall. Diana Rossini is Nut Collector. Damn straight she is, dude. Damn straight she is. I love that. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Well, I don't know how many years on this earth I got left. I'm gonna get real weird with it. Meanwhile, block the wind. I'm gonna roast this bone.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we just got Lamar at 4, which is pretty nice. Someone took Joe Burrow at 3. We like that Hetzer going with the Jahmyr Gibbs at 1 pick. Bold strategy, Cotton. He's tending to go really, not quarterback heavy, I guess is the way I'd say. We got Jason here. Sorry about the Discord chat, but screw that guy, brother. Common sense. Can't draft tonight. Got my nephew for the summer. Full uncle mode. Hey-oh, that's fun time. Being an uncle is even better than being a parent because you don't have to have them full time. No apology needed, Jason. You know what? We're all adults. We all are allowed our opinion. And, I am the creator of this channel, and I got you guys all together. But ultimately, we're all individuals. We all have our beliefs. So I have no ill will towards anyone, Jason. You know where I stand. I'm kind of down the middle. I do have common sense, so I think you know what I'm talking about. So, I align with a lot of people's views. But ultimately, I don't like to lose friends over it or there's just going to be a lot of issues with politics. So I love you. I love everyone in here. So you know what's up. I love my wife. I love my dogs. I love beer. I love Busch Light. I said Busch Light and beer. You know where I'm at. Peace is the best policy, but you know what? Peace is hard to come by. Christian McCaffrey off the board at 11. Quarterbacks are still wide open here. It's weird. I don't see Caleb Williams is still on the board. Justin Herbert's still on the board. What do you see on Friday, guys? I have the ADP versus Vegas lines show coming out, and the quarterback stuff is wild to look at when you look at the ADPs. Jay did a slow draft. Damn it. Well, hey, you like slow drafts, but yeah, I waited. I figured you'd show up, Dakota. I waited. We'll hop in another one after this, Dakota, just for you, if you want to draft after this. I actually do owe a beer chug to my boy Jason for that $20 howler. And we are up in 2 picks. Who do I want to go with here? I don't like any of these dudes. So, Jackson Dart team. Patty Mahomes team. Let's take Jackson Darts. Since I have a lot of Mahomes, I want to switch it up a little bit. And, man, this could be, let's see who's available here. Saquon, Jefferson, Purdy, Goff, Knicks. A lot of good quarterbacks available. There goes Mahomes. Pretty nice value there for Hetzer. There we go. Cheers for Jason. Also, shout out to the look at that. Jared Goff and Mahomes. Kyler, I am on the clock here. And I wanted to take Saquon Barkley, but we're going to take the value of Brock Purdy. I don't like going quarterback, but, there's teams that don't have any quarterbacks after me. So, yeah, let's do this. They'll all take quarterbacks, and I'll get some really good players later. Set a quarterback here. Brock Purdy, 8 picks after ADP. We like this. What's up, Fantasy Dog? Jason, for you. For the Coast Guard as well. Jason is very proud. His family is very proud in the Coast Guard. So we appreciate you in the Coast Guard. All right. There goes Brock Bowers. Quarterbacks are still available for this guy at the turn. He can get some really nice value. Jordan Love's available. All right. I'm going to grab a drink. Be back in 30 seconds.
I have a particularly explosive ejaculate. It just goes everywhere. It's like a fucking wild fireman's hose. You're just gonna grab on and pray to God it doesn't get in your eyes or your mouth. You think that's the only thing I jerked off in here? I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
You don't come on my stuff!
I'll come wherever the fuck I want, James. I'll fucking come in your kitchen. I'll come on your fucking art. I'll come anywhere I want.
I will fucking come right on you. I will come like a fucking madman all over you, McBride.
Ooh, I fucking wish you'd come on me right now. I fucking dare you to come on me.
It's a good dare. London off the board. Pickens off the board. We need to get some skill position players, guys. We don't have any of those. And this guy's got 0 quarterbacks right behind me. He's got Bijan, Genti, and A-Chain. There goes Love. Got a nice option here. A couple nice options here. Let's see what falls back here. So, yeah, the guy at the 106 has no quarterback. So, this should be a quarterback for sure. Hetzer, nice pull there, man. Starting with Gibbs and getting Mahomes and Goff is pretty nice. I do support that. This has to be a quarterback here. And then I should get one of my 2 players I have queued up. There goes Sam Darnold. Wow, he took Sam Darnold pretty early. We're going to take Kenneth Walker. I want to take Malik Neighbors because I have the stack, but I'm going to take best player available, Kenneth Walker, 10 picks after ADP. Sometimes you just want to win the ADP battle in these big tournaments. It is a good strategy because you're going up against all of the same other players, in these large tournaments that a lot of people are going to take Kenneth Walker at pick 32 when you can get him at pick 45. Nice advantage there. And who knows? Maybe Neighbors falls. Hatcher, just don't take Neighbors. That's all I'm asking. There goes ETN. You could take Rashee Rice. Take Rashee Rice. Nope, he took 2 running backs. Rashee Rice was sitting there on a platter. Okay. I'm going to get Malik Neighbors or Nico Collins. So I was going to take Neighbors at hell yeah, dude. This is working out, boys. This is working out. I was going to take Neighbors where I took Kenneth Walker, but we end up getting both of them. That's clean living, guys. That is clean motherfucking living. Love it.
One of these days, Alice. One of these days.
Yeah, I know, Ralph. Right to the moon.
I would have taken Rashee Rice if I had Mahomes for sure, but I would have taken him if he was the best player available. But I have Neighbors. Neighbors is better for me because I have Dart. I'm not scared. The report came out today, guys, that Rashee Rice is hilarious that these guys with their special treatment in jail. He gets his own private cell and his own, he gets a trainer in there. So they're going to be able to rehab in jail. It's insane. He just has to say he's going to jail. He's actually not in real jail. So it seems like he's not going to get suspended, man. I would probably bet he's not getting suspended. Now, he should get suspended because it's his 3rd strike, essentially. But, the NFL goes. Rashee Rice is still available. A lot of good receivers still available here. A couple good running backs still available. I dig. Colson Loveland's still on the board. We like this board right now, guys. There goes Rashee Rice. There goes Geno Smith. So I am glad. Quarterbacks are now going off earlier ahead of ADP. Aaron Rod, this is beautiful, guys. We took quarterback to start, and now people are taking the quarterbacks now, which is perfect for me. Yeah, Jacobs, see, that's why we can't jump the gun in these situations, right? But it just seemed like such a bad report when it came out. But looking at it now, man, I think he's going to be okay. I figured the Packers would bring in somebody anyway, whether it's Najee Harris or trade for Benson or James Conner or, even a guy like Jerome Ford, right, when he gets cut from Washington. Somebody, because they can't roll with what they have. They really can't. We have some players on the board, guys. And there goes Montgomery. Let's take T. Higgins. And we have some options here to pair up with our dudes. We have I wish I got Zay Flowers. That would have been the pick I really wanted, but he was already off the board. So now we have two really good options here at wide receiver available. There goes Colson Loveland's off the board. So we're going to take Mike Evans just because of the Brock Purdy pick. I would prefer Terry McLaurin pretty much in every other situation, but let's try to get some correlation with this team, and we have it. So we got to pretty much get Mark Andrews, Elijah Surratt later, maybe Rashad Bateman later to pair up with Lamar. Lamar's easy to stack with, though. You can miss out on Zay Flowers and get, some pretty solid players. Now we need to make up running back while we can. Yeah, Packers are cheap, man. It's maddening, and they've been doing that forever, and they've had all-time quarterbacks, and I feel like you guys should have 3 or 4 Super Bowls with the Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers run, and Jordan Love is pretty goddamn good as well. But you have 2, which is better than most teams. Brissett is still available. That is the last starting quarterback available, besides maybe Tua. Well, I know Dakota's a historian. He says Bart Starr. That's when it's way before I was born. Or Blake, the thing is, as much as drafting Jordan Love worked for the future, that was T. Higgins was available. If T. Higgins gets drafted and he plays with Aaron Rodgers, do they win another Super Bowl? I mean, it's a big what if, but I have to pee, but I'm worried about auto pick. It's from Hetzer. Hetzer, I don't have any sympathy for you, because you can just take your phone into the bathroom. I have to stay on here and talk, manage the comments, the clips, so you can do it. And you're on the turn too. You have plenty of time. Plenty of time. We have a running back problem here, a little bit. Bring your PC in the bathroom. I got you. Actually, it's not a laptop; it's a PC. Carry the whole PC in there. That was not very PC of me to say. And you see what I did there? So we need a running back pretty badly. We also have a really good option here at tight ends that I love. And there he goes. I wanted Tyler Warren. Was not meant to be. Oh, I've been taking way too much of this guy. Let's go with... Let's go with Stevenson. I've been taking him in a lot of these drafts because I've been waiting at running back. I don't like it. Bro, oh yeah, the old college trick, pee in a plastic jug. I'm all for that, dude. Again, as you know, my seat is actually my bathroom. I'm like a NASCAR driver. Actually, they just go in their fucking pants, but I do that too. I told you in the Discord I don't wear pants. I got some pretty wacky ones on today, guys. Look at these fucking guys. They're horror pants. Not horror, but horror. What do I got here? A couple good options. Let's take... I don't take very often, but let's take Rico Dowdle. Running back room is a little gross, but digging the receivers. Obviously love the quarterbacks. Maybe T. Higgins wasn't the guy, Blake, but I know Jordan Love wasn't the guy. Wasn't the guy for to win now. It's the same thing with the Ty Simpson thing. The problem with Ty Simpson is he was drafted way higher than Jordan Love. He was drafted in the teens, in the early teens, 13th overall, right? And they're even more win now than what the Packers were, which is saying a lot because with Aaron Rodgers in his prime winning those MVPs, you guys are in win now mode. Thank you, Fantasy Dog. They're not the best. They're actually not the sexiest names. Usually I'm taking Monungai. I'm taking Blake Corum usually over Rico Dowdle. But I have so much Blake Corum. Like, I'm up to like 30% Blake Corum. So let's diversify a little bit. Sometimes it's worth it to diversify. God, Mekhi Lemon goes so high in these drafts. I'll give you a little teaser for Friday's show. Mekhi Lemon's over-under receiving yards on DraftKings is 625. That is super low, guys. So I get he's a rookie and there's like a perceived upside. I don't want to hear that shit because I'm not drafting him. No way, no how am I drafting him. And I need this player to come back to me right now. And this team's going to be bonkers. Come on, come back to me, Mr. George Kittle. I need you to come back to me. He's still not even at his ADP yet, so he should come back to me. I got to get a contingency plan, though, in case he gets taken. It's probably going to be a running back. It's probably going to be Kenneth Gainwell. Which I wouldn't hate having Kenneth Gainwell either to really solidify this running back room, but I have a chance to really stack up the Niners. All right, there goes Isaiah Likely. So let's take George Kittle. And team's coming together, guys. It is coming together. If Kenneth Gainwell were to fall back, that would be awesome. There's still some solid receivers available. But I think I want to take this guy too. There goes Deshaun Watson. Somewhere Dakota's smiling. What's the quote from, what is the old Christmas movie? Whenever a bell rings, an angel gets her wings or whatever. That's Dakota whenever someone drafts Deshaun Watson. He just feels a tingle in his pants. That little tingle he gets in his pants. And the same tingle Deshaun Watson feels when he goes to get a massage. That's just him getting an erection, though. Reminds me, I need to put the clip in from the hell's the movie Couples Retreat. Not a great movie, but Jon Favreau is getting a massage, and he essentially has a rock hard one while he's getting a massage, and he's like laying on his back. He's like, "You want to take care of this for me, hon?" Something along those lines. I need to put that clip in there because it's the perfect Deshaun Watson clip. All right, a lot of options here. Let's see. So we have our tight end room. Running back room's okay. So currently we still have 3 receivers. Is that right? Very balanced, but very light at receiver as of now. So we'll have to fill that in later with probably a 9 receiver build. Is my guess. But plenty of players available. We'll take any of these gentlemen. Let's see. Any of these guys. Any of these guys. All right, 4 guys in my queue. I thought I drafted Watson naked in the Superflex the other day. He was wearing a towel. They should change. He should be the only one that has a full body picture on here, not just the face. And it's just him in the white towel, the massage towel. That'd be fucking amazing. So amazing, dude. We really need Tyrone Tracy on the squad, like really badly. Come on, Tracy, or Jonathan Brooks, but I would love to have Tyrone Tracy in the squad. And then we just have to hammer, and there goes Jonathan Brooks. Fuck my life. We need to hammer wide receivers late, which I am fine doing, especially with a guy like Lamar Jackson. A couple good options late I can target. All right, it's going to come down to the J.W. Drummer. J.W. Drummer only has 3 running backs, so he might take them. This guy has Jordan Mason as his 4, A-Chain, Genty, Bijan Robinson. No way he should take Tyrone Tracy. He does not. Come on. Draft's falling into place here. Yes, it is. There's Tyrone Tracy, which kind of pairs with my Jackson Dart as well. I'm digging it. McDonald's slogan. I am loving this right now. So we'll go and look at the team here real quick. We are drafting out of the 4-hole. We started off with 3 straight quarterbacks, which I hate doing, but all value, Lamar, Dart, Purdy with Walker, Stevenson, Dowdle, and Tracy as my running backs. Neighbors, Higgins, and Evans at wide receiver with Kittle and Mark Andrews both stacked up with my quarterbacks. Up next here, I kind of need a floor play at wide receiver. And I think it's going to be Wan'Dale Robinson if he falls to me. I don't love the pick, but you know what? He's the number 2 there. So give me a little floor play. Might need him for Malik Neighbors' injury early in the year. Here goes Hunter Henry. And then I need to get Jake Tunges with one of my last picks to round out this tight end room. Give me some insurance for George Kittle. And now we're good. Hatzer, people have been reaching on Xavier Worthy. You missed him. Let's see. Pick 134. Yeah, a little bit of a reach. But where is it at here? No, actually, they didn't reach on him. That's his ADP. So the guy that took Worthy was at ADP. There's no way you're getting him. You had to take him 10 picks earlier. 12 picks earlier if you wanted him. I'll give you a little bone here. Take Tyquan Thornton. All right? I'm not going to take him. I have too much Tyquan Thornton. I don't have Mahomes. So you can take Tyquan Thornton with one of your last picks and get yourself a little Mahomes stack. Oh, yeah. 2 guys I love in here. We would take this guy. Okay. All right. It's coming together, guys. Coming together. There goes Stephon Diggs. Curious to see where he lands. My guess is actually the Ravens. I think the Ravens would fit perfectly. I know he kind of overlaps with Zay Flowers' skill set a little bit. But I love Zay Flowers in the slot. Zay Flowers can play all over the field. Total bust. You know what? But who hasn't been a bust from that Belichick, those years of drafting wide receivers? I'm reminded of N'Keal Harry. Remember N'Keal Harry, former first rounder? But Tyquan Thornton was one of the best receivers in the team last year. He played really well. He played better than Xavier Worthy. There goes Shaheed, you son of a bitch. Man, I really need Dylan Sampson here. Come on, let him fall back. Let him fall back. Let me get my boy. Yes, sir. One of my favorite clicks that I can make is Dylan Sampson. There he is. We want to talk to Sampson.
I want to talk to Sampson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch out of Scram.
I'm not focusing on Matt Collins at all, just because, I'm already assuming Booty's gone. But it's A.J. Brown. He's going to demand so many targets, like literally and figuratively demand targets and cry for targets. They traded for him. They're going to use him. Hunter Henry's still going to be involved. Like, there's a lot of mouths there, man. Both running backs. So the running back room is pretty solid for us. We have 5 really good running backs. So we need to fill out the receiver core here, like, really bad. So as much as I hate Omar Cooper, I might have to take Omar Cooper here. I really wanted Rashid Shaheed. So let's take Omar Cooper, 13 picks after ADP. It's probably the only time you'll ever see me take Omar Cooper because I just don't take him. But anyone has a price. Also, I need a little bit of upside. And team is rounding into shape. I'll read it to you guys. We have Lamar Jackson, Jackson Dart, Brock Purdy at quarterback, Kenneth Walker, Ramondre Stevenson, Rico Dowdle, Tyron Tracy, and Dylan Sampson at running back, Malik Neighbors, T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Wan'Dale Robinson, Omar Cooper at wide receiver with George Kittle and Mark Andrews at tight end. So we really need the Jake Tunges pick to make this team work. Or I got Pat Freiermuth. I prefer it to be Jake Tunges for the security. And then we just got to start hammering these late-round receivers. I think I might want one more running back. I don't think I have enough picks, though. 16, 17, 20. I have 5 more picks. So 3 more receivers would leave me with 8 receivers. I think I could pull off an 8 receiver build here, but I don't know. So I'm not going to reach on a running back. A couple guys I do like. We'll see if they're available. No, we need a high upside receiver here. That's what we need. I mean, if they don't sign Brandon Ayuk, and with the news today, like who would sign Brandon Ayuk in their right minds? Luke McCaffrey is a scrappy slot receiver, and they need that. I'm not a big Antonio Williams guy. Obviously, I'd rather have Antonio Williams than Luke McCaffrey, but yeah, Matt Collins is a touchdown guy. He'll get you to 5 or 6 touchdowns. It's just like, do I ever know when to start Matt Collins? And I still think Kyle Williams has a shot to be a decent pro. Kyle Williams and Isaac Tesla had similar seasons. Like whenever they caught the ball, it was a big play, whether it be a touchdown or a 40-yard bomb. But can they earn the targets, right, that they need? We got good options here at wide receiver. We have one really good option at running back. And there goes Jalen Naylor. Go fuck yourself, buddy. It's all good. It's all good. We need, let's see here. I think I'm going to take Nick Singleton. So we're done at running back. Now we have 6 running backs. 17 is going to be a tight end. So we get 3 more receivers on this team. 3 more receivers. I know who 2 of them are. I think I could push Jake Tunges 1 more round. I really think I can do that. Where is the guy I'm looking for here? Oh, he's way down there. Okay. And God damn it, I wanted Ryan Flournoy. Fuck me. Gross. Let's reach on Jake Tunges here. Important to my team. Worth a reach. I haven't reached on really any picks here. And so the last 3 picks will be wide receivers. Yes, they will. Okay. We're going to take this one. We're going to take. Got them all queued up and ready here. Sweet. These guys should all 3 come back to me. Loving life right now. How's everyone out there doing in the chat? Everyone doing good? Any burning questions? Any gonorrhea questions? I call that burning questions.
Jeez, Peter, you're more excited than Adrian Peterson at an arboretum.
Daddy, what kind of tree is that?
Man, I want to beat you with so many things around here.
Jake, this is your best draft in a while. I have kind of been in a little slump, Jake. I'm not going to lie. I've had some, sometimes the draft doesn't fall to you, and, we're supposed to be better than that. But I've had like 3 bad ones in a row. I think the last one last night was pretty good, but nothing in the A grade. And, it's obviously we don't know about these teams, but we can just grade it on players we like and build. That's why I like to grade on build. And some of my builds have not been great, and I'm the first one to tell you that. But I appreciate you, Jake. How you been, man? You want to hop in the next draft with us, Jake? Welcome to. It's going to look a little wonky with the last 3 receivers I'm going to take that are all going to be correlated with my quarterbacks. But I do trust in them, and I think the team's very well balanced. So I need Lamar Jackson correlation is what I need. I only have Mark Andrews right now. I have three paired with Brock Purdy, I have 2 players paired with Jackson Dart. So we need this guy to fall back with this next pick, and I'll be golden. Like Matthew Golden, who's not very golden. But I kind of like Matthew Golden this year, especially in best ball. What a bad rookie year Matthew Golden put on tape, though. 0 touchdowns. Really salty. I missed out on Zay Flowers. I was looking at the Vegas lines, and Zay Flowers is over under 1,000 receiving yards, which is kind of up there with the big boys. And in redraft and in a non-super flex, he's like a 5th-round pick. So Zay Flowers, I've always loved Zay Flowers, but this year I think he might be a PP, a pillar player of mine, because all they've done is lost Isaiah Likely, right? Replaced him essentially with Elijah Surratt, who's a rookie, and another year of Rashad Bateman. No worries, Jake. How is Texas, man? Ooh, do I reach on or take a guy I feel like could have upside? I'm gonna keep on going with this aggressive build here. Let's take Elijah Surratt. The receiver room is a little weak. My one worry with the squad. But I have tight ends, guys to fill in. The flex is going to be a problem. Did you see Joe Rogan down there? He's a Texas guy now. A lot of people are pissed that he's moved to Texas and moved out of LA, which is like, why do they care where Joe Rogan lives? And he wants it so much cheaper in Texas than it is in California. So good for you, Rogan. Keep on being you, Joe. Maybe one day Joe will have me on his show and I can enlighten him, because Joe knows a lot about everything, right? Does not know a lot about fantasy football or sports in general. But I could be his fantasy football authority. I think we'd get along well. We'd have some good conversations. We'd probably talk about space for like a half hour. And people chopping their dongs off, stuff like that. Well, that's what they say, Dakota, even though I know Rogan is, a little outspoken, but he's repeatedly called himself politically homeless. And I know he's been more involved in it recently because he's kind of forced to. But, I think he's an open-minded dude that thinks for himself, which I appreciate. I wish more people were like that. All right. We're going to take this last player that's usually not drafted in a lot of these drafts, which I dig. I dig this. I'll give you a hint. His name is Rashad Bateman. What a bad year for Bateman last year. Last year, 224 yards and 2 touchdowns. The year prior, 750 yards and 9 touchdowns. And I was a Zay Flowers owner everywhere that year, and it really pissed me off because every time Lamar threw a touchdown, it was either to a tight end or Rashad Bateman. But I could have gone a lot safer with this team and had a really good team, like a safe floor team, because I did like the start. I went really aggressive. This is a team that could do something because of all the correlation I have. This team is stacked in terms of correlating with the quarterbacks, and I have 3 really good quarterbacks. So I'm going to go as the quarterbacks go. If they play well, these guys should benefit. There goes Torrey Horton. All right, let's do draft grades. It's just me and Hetzer on this one. So let's do draft grades here. Let's share this tab instead. Give me 1 second here. All right. We'll get to your team in a second, Hetzer. Let's see how it went. So we went Lamar Jackson, Jackson Dart, and Brock Purdy. It's a beautiful quarterback room. Very beautiful. Usually I would have taken Mahomes ahead of Jackson Dart, but I have way too much Mahomes already. Kenneth Walker, Ramondre Stevenson, Rico Dowdle, Tyrone Tracy, Dylan Sampson, and Nick Singleton. So I think the running back room came together very, very well for how long I waited. We have Neighbors, T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Wan'Dale Robinson, Omar Cooper, Malachi Fields, Elijah Surratt, and Rashad Bateman, with Kittle, Mark Andrews, and Jake Tunges. So in terms of stacks, there's a lot of them. Lamar Jackson is paired with Elijah Surratt, Rashad Bateman, and Mark Andrews. We have Jackson Dart is paired with Tyrone Tracy, Malik Neighbors, and Malachi Fields. We have Brock Purdy paired with Mike Evans, George Kittle, and Jake Tunges. So all the quarterbacks are correlated really nicely. The biggest issue on this team is wide receivers, right? T. Higgins, health issues typically. Mike Evans, getting up there in age. Malik Neighbors, we don't know what his status is. But Wan'Dale Robinson was kind of the key to this team. I feel like he's going to be a steady producer. Omar Cooper is that X factor. And the other three guys are just picked for stacks. I really need one of these running backs, whether it be Singleton, Sampson, or Tracy, to have some weeks of being the starter, right? To give me some flex appeal opposed to their 40% workload they're probably going to get. So, I mean, the quarterback should carry me, right? I have that going for me. I should have elite quarterback play all year, and it's very well correlated. This team has a chance to miss, like a decent chance to miss, but this team could go nuclear. I really do like this team. A lot of A's here, B+. Very strong team. I got some really good value. So I got, in terms of ADP value, I got Lamar Jackson at 4, Jackson Dart after ADP, Brock Purdy 7 picks after ADP, Kenneth Walker 10 picks after ADP. We got Tyrone Tracy 7 picks after ADP, Singleton 12 picks after ADP, Neighbors after ADP, T. Higgins, Evans. Evans was actually ahead of ADP, but all these guys were values, and that's why the team looks pretty good. So, yeah, the wide receiver room was going to be the bad part of this team, right? Especially when I went stacking for the last guys over like a guy like Tank Dell, who I prefer over Surratt and Bateman. But I wanted to just get as much correlation with this a really amazing quarterback room that I do have. Let's get to Hetzer's team. And grade this one out. And then anyone that wants to hop in, we're going to do one more. All right. So we have for Hetzer, Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Deshaun Watson. Let me hold on. Let me get this on my phone. So Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, and Deshaun Watson at quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, Jalen Warren, Isaiah Pacheco, and Kamani Vidal at running back. So this is a really good running back room. With Javonte Williams as your 3. I love this. Quarterback room is okay. Tet McMillan, go to the wide receivers. Tet McMillan, Abuka, Jordan Addison, Romeo Doubs, Tesla, Flournoy, Tyquan Thornton. And then 4 tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Schultz, Gunnar Helm, and Greg Dulcich. So first off, I think 4 tight ends with Tucker Kraft is not necessary. I know he's coming off an injury, but you should have stopped it with Gunnar Helm, or not taking Gunnar Helm and taking Greg Dulcich there, because you can only start 2 tight ends. And, Tyquan Thornton, I did like that pick after ADP especially. I like Flournoy. I like all the picks you have here. Honestly, all the receivers I do like besides Ibuka, but I see the upside there. I just wanted one more receiver on this team. I feel like this should be an 8-receiver team. Love the running back room. I dig the quarterback room too. So this is a B- to a B. I do like this team. It's just, it would be a B+ if you just took another receiver. I don't care who it was. If you took Tank Dell instead of Gunnar Helm, for instance, or Tank Dell instead of Greg Dulcich, just give yourself another shot at the apple with a big play receiver. That's my critique, but very good team here. Similar build to mine, honestly. The wide receiver room is a little lacking. I mean, Jordan Addison is your 3, but I like Romeo Doubs at value there. And Javonte Williams is your 3. It's just lovely. It's that would be lovely. All right. So who's in here for this next one? Yeah, still a pretty good squad. We both killed this draft. It's nice it was just me and him in here. So nice little advantage on this squad with this draft, with only having me and him in here. This next one will be a lot tougher, I feel like. Who wants to draft with us next? We'll do another draft here. Hetzer will do another. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Jake's down to draft. Well, let's do a super flex, because those are the lightest tournaments. So Hetzer, it's not burning money because this money could make you money, right? In theory. Mouth, you down to draft? Dakota, you in? Whoever else, let me know, and we will start it up together. Jake's down, Hetzer's down. Jason 1734. Hey, can we please stop the Knicks, man? No, Puppy's gonna be too hard to get in, Hetzer, with all of us in here. The Super Flex is a lighter tournament. It's less people play this one. So 8 more to start. Let's get in this one. I really hope I get in this one. Let's see. Drafts. Join up now. There we go. We are in. And let's do this. Trying to load my location. You know my location, underdog. It's the field general. That's our same one that we did before. You got in. I am picking at 8. Mouth is at 3. Jake is at 1. Jake, first pick. Let's go. Hetzer is at 9. Dakota at 6. So what do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us fine gentlemen in the community, all in this draft. So be a fun draft. I don't think any of us are gonna have teams like we just drafted. Those are pretty fucking good teams. We have essentially like 40% of the draft room. So. We'll see what I can get at pick 8. Pick 8's fine. I don't like pick 9. 9 and 10 are my least favorite. I like 11 and 12. But we all prefer to be in the top 3. There goes Josh Allen. Pretty easy pick there. We're up in 6 picks.
Yeah. There
goes Lamar at 2. Gibbs to Mouth at 3. Just want one of these big boy quarter. I think Dakota's going to take Jamar Chase is my guess. But I am fine with Jamar Chase as well. Don't think he's going to fall to me at 8, though. I'll say that. There goes Jaden Daniels. This motherfucker's going to take Joe Burrow and force me to take Jamar Chase, which I don't love. So hard to stack. You can't get the stack with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, but takes Joe Burrow. We will take Jamar Chase. And we're forced to take a quarterback in the second rounds. Really love the options here personally. Blake, as you know, I'm a pretty big Raritan guy. I had him in my top 8. I think he was number 7 for me in my tight end list, rookies coming out. And Hunter Henry is getting, I'm not saying he's dusty, he's just getting up there in age. So I'm a big fan of Raritan. He's a guy that just didn't have a lot of college production, but he's very good. Very good player. 3 down type tight ends. Do we want to push quarterback another pick? I think I want to. I really think I want to. I think I have to. Yeah, this is probably it for Henry. All right, we're punting quarterback on a super flex. Let's do it. Let's get it. And we have the 32nd pick. I'm going to where's my line at for who I will take? Take all these dudes, and we need to take a quarterback like now. All right, any of these guys are just fine with me. Yep, there it is. See where this goes. Dakota with Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy. Mouth with Jahmyr Gibbs, CeeDee Lamb. Also punting quarterback, which I don't like because I have to compete with the late, those late quarterbacks with him. And I think we like the same kind of guys. We like the same type of guys, that's for sure. Tall, dark, and handsome, baby. Actually, I don't like tall, dark, and handsome. I like Paul Walker's types, right? Guys like that. Heath Ledger, big fan of Heath Ledger. Brad Pitt's my all-time favorite. I don't think he's very tall, though. He's definitely handsome. Brad Pitt is, man, I could just sit here and, I could sit here and talk about Brad Pitt all day long. I think you guys might like it, but I probably shouldn't.
Your hands are what makes it possible. Your shoulder pads are hard and stiff. Your hands are tender and they can move and caress the ball. that's kind of gay, but hey.
Jackson Dart's still available for Mouth. He takes Jared Goff to pair him up with Jahmyr Gibbs. There goes Jackson Dart at crazy value. Really nice value there for Jackson Dart. And so I should be able to get a decent quarterback here. I probably think I prefer Stafford. Dakota shouldn't take a third quarterback here. We'll see if he does it, but there's someone else on the board he probably likes. Let's take one of these two gentlemen here. Yes, sir. We're going to get Bo Nix well after ADP, which I'm pretty thrilled with that. There goes Matt Stafford. We are picking at pick 41 next. So we need another quarterback pretty much no matter what here. A couple guys I do like. None of these guys. We would take him. And that's it. Okay. There goes Hampton. There goes Shuck. There's Kenneth Walker. But I like three of these quarterbacks that are on the board here. Hatcher's got two quarterbacks. He shouldn't go quarterback. None of these guys should go quarterback. Sweet. I should be able to get Love or Baker, we would think. I really can't take Baker because they both have week 10 buys, but the value is the value. You got to take the best player available. Figure it out later. This is going to be a 3-quarterback team for me. Take a late guy. So we're going to get Jordan Love. Pretty good value there. And let's take some running backs here. All right. Dakota with A-Chain and Breece Hall with the quarterback start. Mouth has Jared Goff as his only quarterback, so he's probably taking Malik Willis or C.J. Stroud. Takes Trey McBride. I dig that pick. Pretty decent value there for him. Travis Etienne off the board. What quarterback am I looking at here? Considering I only have Jamar Chase at receiver, it doesn't really matter who I take. A lot of good receivers available, some good running backs available. I mean, let's just queue them up here, boys. Let's just queue them up. So, 65. Goes Danny Dimes to Mouth. She Rice off the board. That was a nice pick with he's got Neighbors and Rice stacked up. I do like that. So if Malik Willis falls to me at pick 56, and he does not, he's off the board. That would have been a pretty nice value. I'm not going to reach on any of these guys. How's the board look behind me? Let's see. 2 quarterbacks, 2 quarterbacks, 2 quarterbacks, 1 quarterback. And let's take Javonte Williams. Just got to hope we get one of these guys, 2 guys in particular I am eyeing. If not, we'll have to take one of the Atlanta guys, which I don't love doing. Also, I'm really warming to Javonte Williams. Looking at the Vegas lines, Javonte Williams. Hopefully not spoiling too much in the show for Friday because there's a lot to get into. But Javonte Williams' line is huge. It's 1,000 yards. It's 8 touchdowns, which is a lot for. God damn it, Bryce Young and Mendoza off the board. Get out of town. Get out of town. Come on, man. Fuck. I don't like seeing that. These guys took why is this guy taking Mendoza? I know he has Bowers, but way ahead of ADP, bro. Way ahead of ADP. Shit. Man, I probably should have taken Bryce Young, and I could have got Ted McMillan up my next pick. But you live and you learn. Live and you learn. I mean, this seems like too good value. I'm going to take Josh Jacobs. Fuck it. We're done at running back for a long time now. And this really hurts, man. I got to take fucking Tua. Gross, man. There's a guy I would take. There's 2 guys I would take. If they're there. Just queue up the wide receivers. All right. Probably should have gone with Bryce Young, McAuliffe, and I could have taken Ted McMillan coming back, but I don't like reaching at ADP for my 3rd quarterback. I thought I could get Geno Smith with the Josh Jacobs pick at ADP, and I just didn't anticipate the teams ahead of me taking their 3rd quarterback. I figured Bryce Young would be taken. I didn't think that Mendoza went off the boards, right? So I figured I'd be able to get Geno Smith there. And I kind of like Geno Smith over Bryce Young in a vacuum. And then Jacoby, for sure, I'm not reaching on Jacoby, and he's already off the board to Jake, which is a good pick. We're fine. We will have to go to Sean Watson, but unfortunately, Dakota's probably taken Deshaun Watson here. Maybe not here, but the next pick. So I have to get him at some point. So a lot of good running back value. And there goes Bucky. A lot of good wide receiver value. So I think the play is to take Jalen Waddle here, pair up with Bo Nix. And then we can get a quarterback with the next pick. We have to hope Tua falls back to us. I'll take Penix if that happens. There's 3 guys I don't hate here with Watson, Penix, and Tua. So I should get one of them. That would be kind of a reach on Penix or Watson. So the tough thing about Superflex is you have to take a stand, and sometimes hope value comes back to you at quarterback. But the nice thing is, it's Superflex. It's half PPR, and it's only 4 for a passing touchdown. So not having a quarterback for a few weeks in your Superflex based on injuries or buys is not the end of the world. Up in 4 picks. Still some nice names here available. Do we want to push it here? It's Tua or Penix here. There's Roma Dunze. Okay, this guy's rolling with 2 quarterbacks, so we should be able to get Tua. Because all of these guys have, besides the pick right in front of me, have 3 quarterbacks. I will not take Penix here. I will take Tua here. If you guys missed last night's shows, we did 2 shows last night. We went 5 hours. Storey joined me for the first 2 hours. I did the last 3 hours solo. Second longest stream we've ever had. That was super awesome. Okay, there goes Tua. So we're just going to take value here, I think. I should take Christian Watson. Let's just take the ADP value. A guy I don't like, Ladd McConkey. Let's just take him literally 14 picks after ADP. And we'll have to play the streaming game here with Penix and Deshaun Watson. There's no way he's coming back to me. This is Dakota's going to take him with the next pick. And fairly confident that Mouth is going to take Michael Penix. But it's okay. It is okay. We can roll with 2 quarterbacks. I don't love doing it, but if I can build a good enough roster, it'll be okay. Don't apologize. We love Drake London around here. Drake London's now a very rich man, too. Very rich man.
I brought a little bottle of spermicidal lube, too.
And 1 little bottle of spermicidal lube?
Yeah, 1 little bottle of spermicidal lube.
Evan, that's psycho shit, man.
It's not.
It's like Charles Manson shit. What do you think Becca's gonna be psyched that you brought a bottle of lube? Oh, Evan, thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy. I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
I know Mouth wanted that Alec Pierce pick, but you know what? Sam Laporte has a fine consolation prize. And we are at pick 101 right now. There goes Rico Dowdle. This is probably Deshaun Watson. It's my guess. So you have to hope up next. No, it is not. It's Blake Corum. We're going to take Penix, I think. We'll take Michael Penix. And we have some good options to pair him with this next round, possibly. Take some late guys here. I got to look at my squad because I have not been looking at my team. So, Bo Nix, Jordan Love, Michael Penix, McCaffrey, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, and Ladd McConkey at wide receiver. Pretty balanced, but we're missing a tight end. And we would really love Tucker Kraft to fall back to us. That's our goal here, is to build a Tucker Kraft. And there goes Tucker Kraft, and that kid is back on the escalator again. But we're fine. There goes Deshaun Watson. This dude has Bowers. So this is probably a Kyle. Someone should take Harold Fannin first, right? And I should be able to get Kyle Pitts. And I'm back on the escalator again. God damn it. Just fuck me in the butt. We'll take Jaden Reed. I don't love it, but a little correlation there with Jordan Love. Really wanted Kyle Pitts there, man. Really wanted him. I know Miles taking Josh Downs here with his next pick. We're all pretty big Josh Downs fans in this program. Man, they can't make Superbad 2, though, because they can't have Jonah Hill in it. Jonah Hill is going to play McLovin. Is that the change that they're going to have? Because he can't play Seth. No way. God, remember the Josh Downs guy? That was awesome. That dude, all those fucking burner accounts, pretty funny stuff. Well, the thing is, we all love Josh Downs around here, so it wasn't like he was I don't know what he was talking about, because we weren't slandering Josh Downs. We like Josh Downs. So Nix, Love, and Penix. There's one guy I want that I could maybe get here. Let's double stack up our boy. If this guy takes Cortland Sutton, I'm turning the computer off. Turning it off. I think it was Josh Downs. I think it actually was Josh Downs in the chat, and he takes fucking Cortland Sutton. Okay, guy. Okay, buddy. Jesus. I'm stuck with garbage. So let's take Xavier Worthy. Fuck me, man. Oh, that Sutton pick would have been lovely. Would have been lovely, but we got to figure out tight ends in the worst kind of way. And there's nobody I really like, so there's no Denver tight ends. Kraft is off the board. Kyle Pitts is off the board, so there's no correlating here. I got to take best player available. Gross, dude. Super gross. So we're going to go ahead and take this guy if he's there. He'll probably get sniped. I need Matthew Golden here. That's who I need. Get Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden with Jordan Love would be huge. That would be my 6th receiver as well. And then I just start hammering tight end here in the middle rounds. There goes Isaiah Likely. There goes Dallas Goedert. And I'm on the clock. We're going to get Matthew Golden. This is the Packers team. Blake is loving this squad here. So wide receiver, we have Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Ladd McConkey, Jaden Reed, Xavier Worthy, and Matthew Golden. Christian McCaffrey, Javonte Williams, and Josh Jacobs. And Nix, Love, and Penix. So we have to figure out a way to get tight ends in the building. Like now. Mark coming in clutch, as always. We love Mark around here. And I also know what Mark likes, and that don't take that the wrong way. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for one.
Could you imagine Jonah Hill trying to do that scene now, all skinny and weird, trying to look like an ugly version of Ryan Gosling? That would be wild. Can Jonah Hill even yell anymore? I think it's against his new found religion or whatever the hell he found. God, I miss Fat Jonah Hill. Don't we all miss Fat Jonah Hill? Fat Jonah was the best. Hunter's loving his team. I'm kind of on the fence about mine, but there are some dudes still available I don't mind. I got to make this tight end situation work, and it's not going to be great. But I think I have a plan in place here. Everyone, just give Mark a round of applause. Mark is the GOAT. We love Mark. Doesn't even draft with us, but just funds the program. Pops in here, drops a super. Mark, I love you, man. Another great movie. I love you, man. Underrated flick. There goes Hunter Henry. Man, I really need tight ends. I need tight end. My running back room's amazing. It's McCaffrey, Javonte, and Josh Jacobs. I don't need a running back here. So do we reach on tight ends a little bit? I think we have no choice. We have no choice but to reach on a tight ends. And I'm going to take some upside here with Kenyon Sadiq. I don't like Kenyon Sadiq. You guys know I don't like Kenyon Sadiq. But as my first tight end, I have no way to pair any of my potential tight ends with the quarterbacks I have because I have Bo Nix, Jordan Love, and Michael Penix. So they're all off the board. I'm not taking a backup tight end. So we're going to have to just take the best available tight ends. It's going to be a 3 tight end team here. And there are some decent options available. Not great options. We'll take running backs and receivers later. But my receiver room's great. Running back room's great. Quarterback room's okay. I need to have an acceptable tight end room. That is the goal. That is the goal. Zach Charbonnet is on the board, but I can't take him. I can make this work. Goes Omar Cooper. Hetter's got 3 tight ends already. We're going to take TJ Hawkinson, who I love. Newsflash, I love TJ Hawkinson this year. Terrible player, but good in fantasy this year. Now I can just kind of take best player available the rest of the drafts. Queue up a couple dudes here that probably won't fall back to me. I have no reason to take a wide receiver. I need running back. I need upside. So take all these dudes. Let's see. Strange Barner. All right. Up in 10 picks. After the draft, guys, we'll do draft grades. We have 5 of us community members in this draft, so it's a poppin' draft right now. It's going to be a lot to go over. A through F, and then we're going to hop in another draft because Mark is the GOAT. And draft with us if you'd like. It's going to be probably another super flex, so that's our best chance to get everyone in the draft. I've done a lot of these so far. I think I'm at like 32 of these or so. Just taking it all in, boys.
Excuse me, sir. This is private property. What are you doing?
Just taking it all in.
You're staring at my daughter's bedroom.
She's really grown into her body. This is going to be a fun summer for her.
Whew. Running back is gross right now, guys. It is disgusting. I don't know who to take. I need somebody. I only have 3 of them. I need someone. Sorry about that. Let's take an upside shot here. And Singleton. Need him for the end of the season. If Josh Jacobs gets suspended, my team's cooked. Not cooked, but it really hurts my strategy because I took 3 early running backs, and I didn't take one until just now. So definitely need him to play. And then get our guys later. In terms of stacking, we have Bo Nix stacked with Waddle. We have Jordan Love double stacked with Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden. And we have Penix stacked with nobody. So it's kind of lightly stacked. We have Josh Jacobs as well with Jordan Love. All right, we need Pat Freiermuth to fall back to us right here. Definitely need Pat Freiermuth. Jake Tunges does not do much for this team. All right, and the running backs need to fall. Wide receivers are solid, right? 6 of them. Sweet. Yeah, last night was wild, guys. 5 fucking hours on here. I was super rough when I woke up. Not going to lie. There goes Tesla. There goes Flournoy. 2 guys I love to take there. There goes Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk off the board to Fox. I don't think he saw that report that we all saw. Can't wait to talk about Brandon Ayuk tomorrow with Storey because we've been ripping on Ayuk for a while now, and it's going to be lovely. What a bum. Literally, Brandon Ayuk is on the track to be a bum. So he's going to be like a Delonte West, just sitting there asking for change. All right. Let's take a couple running backs here. Yeah, actually, no. We have to take this guy. Take a running back later. Hopefully this dude falls back. It's Eli Stowers. So the rest of the week, we're looking at Mike Storey tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central, talking NFC East. The Chaz, who's supposed to come on tonight, is coming on Friday. We might draft a team. We're talking ADP versus Vegas lines are setting for these player props, and also just a live mailbag as usual. And then Big Ray coming back. He hasn't been on for a couple weeks. The open bar is coming back on Saturday night. That'll be a fun time. Zach Branch. And Sunday, I'm sure we'll all draft together. Again, we'll all be together again on Sunday drafting. There's Katron Allen. Damn it. And there goes Braylon Allen. Fuck my butt. I got a good option here, actually. I don't like this guy. Hurst. So this running back room has 4 guys in it. We need somebody that can make plays and play football. So I think we're going to take a shot on James Conner. That kind of makes sense for this team, James Conner. And just hope James Conner gets traded. That's what I'm going to do. I need this next pick to come back to me, and we'll be all right. The running back room will be all right. Jaden Blue. It's not a bad pick. Malik Washington. People love Malik Washington. All right, I'm playing a clip. I got to grab another beverage.
Well, you can camp out here for a while.
Well, this is pretty sweet. Is this couch fold out to a bed?
Yeah, totally great bed. But that's Jenkins' bed. Your bed's over here.
Dude, that is so fucking weak. How am I supposed to get a chick in that?
No, don't worry, dude. You couldn't get a chick if you had a $100 bill hanging out of your zipper.
Yeah, I could.
No, dude, you're a little bitch.
I am not. I don't even know why I hang out with you guys.
Because you're a piece of shit.
I am not a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but you're a little bitch. Sure.
Jake Tonjes. Did you have Brock Purdy, I take it? Yes, he did. He had Brock Purdy. Sweet. We're going to get our guy at running back here. I hope. I do love Jake Tonjes, though, so might be a tad early. I think he knew you were going to take him. Makes sense. He has Kincaid and Schultz, oft-injured guys. All right, last pick has to be a wide receiver. And is there a guy that correlates with any of my quarterbacks? There's probably not. No way he would have come back to you in this room, guys. Jake Tonjes, in our drafts, Jake Tonjes, I bet his ADP is not 35 spots early. It's probably like 18 spots early, a full round and a half. If you're drafting in a Fanatics best ball, Jake Tonjes is not available in ADP. Never has been, never will be. I'm going to laugh when fucking Kittle plays week 1. Now, the thing is, the upside there with Tonjes, if Kittle plays week 1, he's essentially rushing his rehab, and like the risk for re-injury is so much higher. So that could be nice for Tonjes, because whenever he's not playing, whenever Kittle's not playing, Jake Tonjes to the moon, boys. To the fucking moon. We could take Pat Bryant. How is this team too lightly stacked? kind of is too lightly stacked. Let's take Pat Bryant. Since I have pretty good receivers, let's do that. I have no idea how this team's going to grade out. We shall see. And then we'll hop in one more draft after this, after draft grades, boys. Tyquan Thornton off the board. It's a good pick. People are wising to Tyquan Thornton. The Jedi is going to be in. What's going on, Jedi? What's your actual name, Jedi? I'll probably forget it, but I like to ask people their actual name. Mine is Rob. Nice to meet you. I am not a Jedi. I'm a Sith Lord, baby. It's all good, mouth. It'll come full circle. It'll come back around. You guys will be friends again. And, you know, that's the problem with politics, bringing up politics. And besides the fact that I don't give a fuck about politics, I also don't bring it up because politics and religion are just the devil. And it makes people hate each other and say dumb shit. And, like, you know, I don't know. I'm positive, baby. All about positive. Jorge or George, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm calling you George, Jedi. Can I call you George? It's Jorge, yeah. Jorge Posada. All right. We are going to pop over here and do some draft grades. Share this tab instead. A lot of draft grades to get into. We'll try to do it a little quicker just because there's so many to get into. We'll start with my team. We have, let me get mine up here. We have Bo Nix, Jordan Love, Michael Penix at quarterback with Christian McCaffrey, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs as the 3 starters. Singleton, James Conner, and Damon Claiborne pulling up the rear. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Ladd McConkey, Jaden Reed, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Zachariah Branch, and Pat Bryant with Kenyon Sadiq, TJ Hawkinson, and Pat Freiermuth at tight ends. In terms of stacks, we have Bo Nix is stacked with Waddle and Pat Bryant. We have Jordan Love stacked with Josh Jacobs, Matthew Golden. Josh Jacobs and Matthew Golden, that's it. And Jaden Reed. So triple stack there, essentially. And Michael Penix only with the lonely Zach Branch. I love the running back room is probably the strength, but the depth is not there. And then Ladd McConkey, I don't like the player. I like the value, though, I guess. 12 picks after ADP. Waddle was just picked for the stack, and Jamar Chase is the GOAT. So I like the stretch of McConkey, Reed, Worthy, and Golden where I got them. I feel like those guys are pretty solid. C+ from Dakota, B from Mouth, B from Hetzer. George is my name. Okay, what's up, George? So Dakota is a very harsh grader of me, which I do appreciate. I think he has high expectations, too, so we love it. He hates Worthy, yeah. I love Worthy in best ball. I definitely love Worthy more in best ball because he is a boomer bust kind of guy. He doesn't catch a lot of deep balls, but he should, in theory. And the 10-9 roommate ain't nothing special. Sadiq, Hawkinson, Freiermuth, but I love Hawkinson. So I think it's probably in the B range. Not my best team, but quarterbacks are a little weak. My team before was way better. Let's get to Jake's squad here. Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Jacoby Brissett, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Jonathan Brooks, Tank Bigsby, Emmanuel Wilson, Ollie Gordon, Nico, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson. I love Marvin Harrison. He's your forward. Brian Thomas, Trey Harris, Torrey Horton, and Skylar Bell with Dalton Kincaid, Dalton Schultz, and Jake Tunges. This is a good team. Two solid ones at running back, and then Jonathan Brooks. I wish you had a better RB3. But your build was good. Taking 6 was good. Quarterback room is nice with Josh Allen. I like the Ollie Gordon pick too. And then the receiver room is really good. And the tight end room is really good. I'm going A- in the squad. I really like this team. I give it an A+ for the build. And I'm trying to find the weakness of this team. What is the weakness of this team? It is, I don't know. The running back depth is the weakness in this team. Right? If you get an injury to one of your guys, but you have Tank Bigsby, which is actually pretty smart. And this is a good team. B plus, could be A minus. Yeah, this is a really well constructed team, Jake. Jake finally got a fucking top pick, and you see what he does when he does it. Tight end room's kind of questionable, I guess. Kincaid, Schultz, and Tunges, but Tunges gives you some early season security. I'm not going to punish him too much for his tight end room because he's not going to need him for a flex at all. Let's get over to Mouse Team. Mouse Team, Jared Goff, Daniel Jones, Riley Leonard. So only a 2-quarterback build. Jameer Gibbs, Quinshawn Judkins, Woody Marks, Jonah Coleman, Sean Tucker, CeeDee Lamb, Christian Watson, Josh Downs, Chris Godwin, Travis Hunter, Jalen Naylor, Jerry Jeudy. Did you take really – I hope you have the best tight end room in the world. Okay. Trey McBride, Colson Loveland, and Sam Laporta. So I don't know why you have Sam Laporta on this team. I don't want to flex tight ends if I can help it. Quarterback room a little weak. Obviously, only have it 2. I guess you have some security with Daniel Jones. And then Woody Marks is a 3. I don't love. You don't want to flex a tight end in a super flex, though, Mouth. Like, if that's the case, it's not going to go well. I mean, they're going to get to 10 or 12 points. And that's with them catching a touchdown typically. Now, your guys, maybe it's 14 points with a touchdown. But I don't know. Christian Watson is a 2. Josh Downs is a 3. Chris Godwin is a 4. I don't mind that. A lot of receivers. This is, man, I just wish you didn't take Sam Laporta. Actually, I think you shouldn't have taken Colson Loveland. I think Colson Loveland, you could have gotten yourself a really good RB3. You could have gotten yourself a really good wide receiver 3, and this whole team changes. I can't get down on this tight end room. It's awesome, but like now you're essentially flexing Colson Loveland or Sam Laporta every week, which is fine, but I would much rather flex a guy like Zay Flowers, right, which is going in the same range as Colson Loveland. I'd much rather flex a guy. Sometimes you have to be what's the word I'm looking for? Disciplined, and not just because a guy's a value. If you just can't take a third tight end there. Like Trey McBride needs to be a 2 tight end build, and it needs to be Trey McBride and like T.J. Hockenson or some fucking late guy. Once you took Loveland, you had to not take Laporta. Laporta was ahead of ADP. That's the issue. Is Laporta? I know you wanted he wanted Alec Pierce. I think what happened is I watched this in real time. You wanted Alec Pierce when he got picked. You just love Laporta. I'm going to go lower than C+. I just can't get on board with the build. You know, I'm a stickler for build. I know you say, Dakota, you hate my team because Worthy. We don't know these players. I think I like Worthy. I mean, I know I like Worthy, but to say the team's bad because you don't like a player, I'm much more like harsh on the builds, right? And like this build just doesn't work. I like some of the players. I got to go D+. I have to, just because the running back 3 is Woody Marks. The quarterback room is weak, but Daniel Jones is a 2 and no 3. And the wide receiver 3 is Josh Downs. Wide receiver 2 is Christian Watson, who I kind of like. But, yeah, this is not his finest hour. And the tight end room's really good. I'll say that. Let's get over to who's next. Dakota's team. 100%. Normal best ball, you can pull that. I still would never advise. I've looked at all the advancements rates. When you take a tight end early, you cannot really take a tight end until – if you take McBride or Bowers, you should be waiting until round 10 to take tight end 2. You really should. Yeah, Dakota doesn't give A's out. Good call. You're I'd hate to hear Dakota like ranking girls. Like she'd be smoking hot with a good body, but she has like a missing toe. And Dakota's like, she's a 6. Like that toe, I can't get over the toe. I'd make that bitch wear fucking socks is my thing. Love you, Dakota. Let's get to Dakota's team here. Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, and Carson Beck. Kind of like the Carson Beck pick. Devon Achane, Breece Hall, Blake Corum, Tyler Algier, Emmett Johnson, Mike Washington, Devonta Smith, Terry Facts. Devonta Smith, Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Jamison Williams, Jordan Addison, Ryan Flournoy, Dontavian Wicks, and Tyreek Hill. Let me look at that again. Smith, McLaurin, Evans, Williams, Addison. Pretty good receiver room. Kittle, Okonkwo, Mason Taylor. You really needed that Jake Tunges pick, bro. But other than that, though, I like that Okonkwo pick for early season stuff with Kittle. Pretty solid team. Blake Corum is the perfect 3 in this format, and then you don't need the best guys after that. You took upside guys, Emmett Johnson, Tyler Algier, and Mike Washington, which makes a lot of sense for this team. Quarterback room's fine. I'd like it to be a little better than that, but Carson Beck should be in when you're in the playoffs if you make the playoffs. So Jameson has a 4, Addison has a 5, Flournoy. I like those picks. I'm gonna go B, just a solid B, B minus, B plus, depending how you look at it. The stacks are pretty good. Running back, it's a balanced team. This is a balanced team, and yeah, solid team. What do you guys have for grades? Dakota, what do you have a grade for yourself? I do like this team. The word is solid for this team. And Jaden Daniels with Terry McLaurin, like that's the upside right there. That's how you could go far in this if they go off. Let's get to see where we at here. Can't I fucking go down? I don't want to go to boss, man. Sometimes I can't see this computer here, my second computer. There we go. Let's go to Hatcher's team. Did I miss anyone? Is this the last team? Oh, Jorge lost 6 bills in the Spurs game. You bet on -4.5 or money line, Jedi? That's a lot, and we'll give you some good times, my dude. If you live closer to me, I could give you some better times, but I won't fly out, but you can stay in my spare room. All right, so this is Hatcher's team. Jalen Hurts, Matt Stafford, and Tua. Pretty nicely put together quarterback room. Kyron Williams, David Montgomery, Kyle Monangai, Pacheco, Charbonnet, Vidal, and Chris Brooks. That is 7 running backs. St. Brown, London, Devontae Adams, Trey Tucker, Debo, Bernard, Adonai Mitchell, Kyle Pitts, Jake Ferguson, Dallas Goedert. So first glance, Trey Tucker as a 3 and Debo and Bernard and Adonai. That is a major issue. 3, 4, 7 receivers, 7 running backs. You need another wide receiver. Just Trey Tucker and Debo. I guess Debo could have some upside there. Tight room's fine. This is a C. I'm gonna go C just because the wide receiver room. You know, I like the top 3 guys. But I feel like you took the top 3 guys, and like at running back, that's fine. Taking the top 2 or top 3. At wide receiver, you need a little bit more depth. And Trey Tucker is fine. Jeremy Bernard. It's just a little thin. I love Adonai Mitchell, but the build is an issue here. Let's look at the quarterbacks again. I do like the quarterbacks. I actually really like the quarterbacks. I think it's a solid C. I don't. Trey Tucker, Debo Samuel, Jeremy Bernard, like that. Those 3 guys are gonna have to be in your lineup a lot. And I guess I'm just not a believer in Jeremy Bernard, personally. And then we have to see where Debo goes. So this could swing your team if Debo goes to a spot like the Colts or, you know, maybe even the Ravens, a good spot where there's snaps to be had. I would like it more. But C to C plus, like it's a solid team. I just don't. The receivers throw me off a little bit. And I feel like you didn't need to take Chris Brooks. That should have been a receiver. If that's a guy like Elijah Surratt, or who do you have as quarterback? If that's a guy like Dontavian Wicks, for instance, or Zach Branch with Tua, something like that, just to have another body in there at receiver. But the stacks were pretty good too. London, Adams, Jalen Hurts is stacked with. Do we have any Jalen Hurts stacked? Dallas Goedert. Tight end room's really good. I'll go C plus. Is that all the teams? Did I miss anyone's team? Let me know. There was a lot of us in here, so who did I miss? I mean, I love all you guys. I would never just say I hate your team because I don't like you, because I like everyone in here. It's also hard to grade teams. Like, you don't want to hurt people's feelings, but you want to give your honest opinion. And I'll give you some honest opinions about my own teams when they're bad. Like, the last 2 streams, I had some pretty rough teams, and I definitely think I gave myself a D on one of those drafts. Which I just drafted the team. You don't ever want to hear that a D happens, but that wasn't a D. That was still a fine team. It just could have been a lot better based on build. Could Debo go back to San Francisco? So the wide receiver room is good. It's top heavy, right? St. Brown, London, Devontae Adams. Love that. But now you're probably gonna get away with starting 2 or 3 only, 2 most weeks. But I want more depth. Like, Trey Tucker's okay. I just want another guy. If you had, trying to think of an example, like Josh Downs, right? Or a guy I trust more as your 4, it would make the room a lot better. No, Trey Tucker's going to be on the field. So it's Trey Tucker, it's Jalen Naylor, it's Jack Bash, and it's Brock Bowers and Dante Thornton. So, the old over bet. So could Debo go back to San Francisco? What do you guys think? And I like Trey Tucker. I don't think I want to invest. Like, it's hard. I don't know how that room's going to play out, right? I don't think Trey Tucker's an alpha. I think that. We do. I think both of our teams had sort of the first draft we did were both better, but obviously this is stiffer competition. They could bring him back. I think there's better landing spots. Debo would not be a good landing spot for Debo for fantasy if he goes back to San Francisco, right? It would just not be because Christian McCaffrey's taking a lot of those snaps. George Kittle, Mike Evans there now, Ricky Pearsall. They drafted Stribling essentially in the first round. So I don't want Debo to go there. He's going to go to a winner though. Yeah, Trey Tucker is definitely a value. This is not a Trey Tucker slander. I just don't want Trey Tucker as my 4, right? I don't, even if I have 3 good guys. I think more for me, I'm not a Jeremy Bernard guy. The Raiders would be a good spot, but I think Debo wants to win. And like as good as we think as improved as the Raiders will be, they're probably still going to win 5 or 6 games in that division in the AFC. Good luck to the Raiders. All right, you guys want to hop in one more? Let me know who's in. I know Jedi wants to get in. Let me know who wants to get in, and we'll make this happen. When do you guys want to get in here? Jake is in. How many are left? How many should we join? How many are left? If you can hear me. How many are left? Should we join? We're getting into the field general. If you're in that, back out, or let me know how many are left because we want to all get in this together, the field general. I'm giving it a second. I'm not in either. You can see my screen. I want to do it all together. If anyone's in there, let us know what the lobby looks like because I don't want to have like 3 people left out here personally. All right, 2 more don't. Everyone back out. We'll give it like 3 minutes. Jedi, you're a big sports bettor than I take it. Do you bet on the NFL or are you just mostly, I'm guessing you bet on the NFL? Well, I'm a man of the people. Looks like we're doing a 3-hour stream. Yeah, get your food, man. Jedi, you need to hop in the community and get on some of these player props, dog, because we have... No, you don't have to. We good. Join up. Field general. You didn't have to do that, Dakota. WNBA unders are the best. They are the best. Yep, field general, guys. Get in there. Yeah, also, anyone that signs up for the community does earn. We do another draft, so this could be another very long night if Jedi wants to join the crew. Jedi, these are all, you guys, anyone in the group here, these are all, let me get this comment off here from Mouth. These are all documented bet slips that I post when I post them, player props. I usually don't do minus 120s. They're all 110s. 96 and 58 last year, and then the previous 4 years are all pretty good. So it's the $10 tier gets you access to the early bets, and you get to bet them when I bet them, when we all bet them, and we crushed last year was the best year. And it actually was. We struggled at the end of the year. I had a nice playoff run. I think I was 10-6 in props in the playoffs, but the last 3 weeks, I think week 18, I should have bet. I went like 1-5 week 18. But don't bet week 18 on player props, guys. You don't know the amount of playing time these guys are getting. I was just on a heater, and that cost my record a little bit. I was looking at 66% until that stupid fucking week 18 thing happened. But we would love to have you in there, Jedi. Also a good way to support the show, but the community's great. And, number 1 pick here. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Let's get this going here. All right. Anyway, shout out to all the members in the Patreon, in the Discord. We love you. And here we go. So Jedi is our kind of guy. He's our kind of guy. I think I've done like 90, which is a lot. And we have some good beefs as well. So Jedi, if you're interested, hop over to the website or just go to the link in the description. Join up, and I'll get you in the Discord tonight, and you can join our 45 member strong fantasy chat, live chat, whatever. It's a lot of different things. Tonight was a politics chat, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but things happen. So we love to have you in there. We have a lot of good info, a lot of good. Everyone in here is pretty sharp. So, and we also have a bunch of redrafts if you want to play some leagues with us. We're starting to sign up on those soon. They'll all be drafted in August, obviously. Some in September. We'll probably do a couple in September. First game is September 7th, so we have a week before that. Hetzer picking at the 104 against Lamar Jackson. Jake is at 7. That is your spot, Jake. We have Dakota at 11. What is your name in here? Jedi's at 10. Okay. I see you. I see you, buddy. Jedi might be more of a degenerate than I am, man. And I appreciate that, bro. Well, again, we'd love to have you, man. I know it's not for us. It's not early in the football season because we're drafting every fucking night. Most nights on this program, and talking football every single day. And that just is, the Discord is just always popping. Hetzer, what do we call the Discord? Do you know the community? What do we call it? Can you let me know what we call it, Hetzer? I'm trying to remember. It's the God. What do we call it? There's a name for it. There's a name for it. It's the place to be.
What do you call it, Kramer? It was. Come on, Rudy. Come on. We call it the place. The place to be. Yes.
Damn straight. It is the place to be. Well, Jamar Chase at 7 is fine. You like that. There goes Dak off the board. Justin Herbert off the board. We got to wait all the way until pick 24, which is not great, but some value to be had. Who are we looking at here? There goes Jackson Darts. We don't really love any of these guys. I wish St. Brown was available, but not going to be able to get Jared Goff and St. Brown. There's James Cook. See what Hetzer does here. I think Hetzer's going to take Genty. Takes Mahomes. And I'm fucked at quarterback. There goes Genty. This motherfucker's definitely... Ooh, I get Brock Purdy. Let's get it, boys. And different buys. Cool. So let's take Brock Purdy. And let's take Saquon. Don't mind reaching on Saquon. That is my boy. So we're not up until pick 48. We would like a third quarterback, but it's really slim pickings at that point. With Josh Allen, we don't need to force a third quarterback. Cool. We're good. We're ready to roll.
Good! Tell me everything!
Okay, they were both here. They were both inside me. Eduardo was in my mouth and Luther was in my butt.
Oh my God, no, don't tell me everything. What? No, what?
Damn it, Bonnie.
Eduardo who?
Sanchez.
Holy shit, tell us more.
Then Luther went in Eduardo's butt for a while.
Tell us less. Tell us less.
Then they both completed on each other. I was left out of the finale.
You never want to be left out of the finale. That's the best part, is the finale. Kyler Murray's still on the board. 7 picks after ADP. And he's gone. So this team has Hurts, Herbert, and Kyler Murray. That would have been a really nice pull for Dakota. Kenneth Walker, my boy, to Dakota. Hey-o. So we have Josh Allen and Brock Purdy. Let's look at the stacking options here. Where is 89? Okay, that should be an option. No, it's not going to be an option. Damn it. Take either of these guys at 48. It's Drake London off the board. Jake only has one quarterback. He's probably going Sam Darnold. No, he goes Trey McBride. Ahead of Mr. Brock Bowers. So Brock Bowers will probably not make it back to me. That would be lovely if it happened. But there are some quarterbacks available, specifically Sam Darnold still sitting out there. There goes Bowers. The guy right in front of me has 0 quarterbacks. So he'll be taking one. Man, I don't like these players that I have here available. I think we need to... pop in ETN. I think any of this. Going with a 0 wide receiver build, boys. As in like a redraft, Jedi? All right. We don't want to have to reach on DJ Moore. I shouldn't have to. I don't think he's going to fall back, though. Want this dude. Okay, those guys. Oh, yeah, Superflex, for sure. You got Caleb and Baker. You're good. Or no, you don't have Caleb and Baker. You have Love and Chuck. Oh, you're good. You got your 3. Got to have 3. Although historically, the winners of these tournaments a lot of times only have 2, and they hit on their 2 quarterbacks. But advancement rate is super low with 2 quarterbacks. But if you can make it into the playoffs and you have the right 2 quarterbacks, that is the way to ultimately win the tournament. I am fine with just getting to the championship, just getting to that giant field and getting like 300th. Turn $3 into 500. That's the business I want to be in. All right. A couple options still left on the board here. Doubt they fall back to me. I might make this a 2 quarterback team because I have Josh Allen and Brock Purdy. I think that could work. And take a scrub late. There goes Bucky. Look at that running back run. There they go. That's fine with me. I have my 3 running backs. I am set for a while. Take any of these dudes. 79. And there goes Zay Flowers. It's a good pick. There goes T. Higgins. There goes Aaron Rodgers. Let's get it. We're going to go ahead and take Geno Smith, and we're going to take Garrett Wilson. I need to charge my computer because it just told me it's dying. Here we go. A lot of cords up in here. There we go. All right. So we're looking at Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, and Geno Smith with Saquon, Etienne, Javonte Williams, and Garrett Wilson. We have a lot of making up to do at wide receiver, which is fine because they tend to fall in these drafts. And we're done at running back for a while. Probably not taking a tight end for a bit. We need some quarterbacks and running backs to go off the board. This is the pick I want here. I'll take any of these guys at value. 9 of them. Take the running backs. There goes Bayshell Tootin. Anyways, get your comments in. I will answer questions, talk ball while we are drafting. Oh, Mike Evans off the board. You son of a bitch. Mike Evans ahead of Tet McMillan without the Brock Purdy. Bear season. His partner's called Twink season. Bottom season. He's a Bear, though. There goes old Tet McMillan. Good pick there from Jedi. Pretty nice value at pick 83. Is that right? 82. 12 picks after ADP for Tet McMillan. Super nice. Super duper nice. Tua and Penix are still on the board. I need those picks to go off before I pick, or at least one of them to go off. And a lot of these teams need running backs as well. So take Chuba Hubbard. There goes Kirk Cousins. This dude literally just took Kirk Cousins. What is he doing? How early was that? Kirk Cousins' ADP is 142. He took him at 84 just to get Mendoza and Kirk Cousins. Buddy, that is not how you win these tournaments, by giving value away. Simple Jack move from him.
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
Got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
But now the question is, can speed...
Oh, DJ Moore. No. I needed DJ Moore to fall back to me. That one really hurts. Really fucking hurts. But we gotta pair up some high upside receivers here. That I know for sure. No point in taking any of these running backs. No point in taking a tight end here. This just sucks. It's going to be a lightly stacked team. There goes Brian Thomas. There goes Tony Pollard. So let's take Christian Watson. Let's take Marvin Harrison. Don't love either of those picks. I really needed DJ Moore to fall back to me. It was huge, but all good. Just got to fill out the team now, and we'll get some stacks later. Let's see here. Picking 120 and 121. So that's an option. 20. Nothing there. Where's Shakir going? Shakir's going super late, right? 147. So should be able to pop in Shakir later. Josh Allen's super easy to stack late. It's one thing I love about taking him in Superflex. Or like Joe Burrow, I keep on mentioning, is impossible to stack. There's just nobody to take. I'm not taking Yoshi. No fucking way. We are going to do one more draft after this, guys, if anyone wants to continue to hop in, and we'll do draft grades. The draft grades have to be a little quicker since I did 5 hours last night, and it's just going to be a 3-hour stream for sure. Not complaining, just saying. 8 hours and 2 nights in June is what's up here. That's what we do. I'm a man of the people. The channel is a men of the people. I want to make everyone happy and have a good time, draft some teams. All right. Some good options at wide receiver. Don't need a running back. Tucker Kraft is still available. That kid is back on the escalator again.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again. Leave it alone. What?
All right. God, being at the corner is so rough because if you can't leave it for 24 picks and hope your guy falls. Like, they just won't. Typically, they won't. Penix is still available well after his ADP. He should be sniped up here real soon. And, man, Laporta's available. Kittle's available. Pitts is available. We might have to just say fuck it and take back-to-back tight ends if the value's there. We will do it if the value is there. There goes Sam Laporta. Don't love any of these receivers. So Kyle Pitts should be taken here with this next pick. And there he goes. Just please don't take George Kittle, dude. Don't take George Kittle. So we're going to go ahead and take George Kittle for sure. And then we got to figure out the next pick to make. And let's take Kittle. Let's take Jonathan Brooks. It'd probably be done at running back. I think we're probably done at running back now. We have Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams, and Jonathan Brooks. I'll probably take a last-round flyer on a guy and make this a 5 running back team and then just pound receivers late. Did not like any of the receiver value there. I could have taken Jordan Addison or Michael Wilson, but Chris Godwin, guys like that. Didn't see the upside in that. Hopefully that forces a couple running backs off the board to some needy teams. We'll pop this dude in here. We'll pop this dude in here. And then obviously any of these receivers above them. All right. 11 guys in the queue. Mouth is waiting on tacos we love tacos. I love tacos, man. I could eat tacos every goddamn day. My wife is obsessed.
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
Tacos for my bean. Taco flavored kisses for my bean. Now that's what's up, man. Buy one, get one free tacos because the Knicks won. It's a double whammy for you. Look at this run here. Odunze, Sutton, Downs, Worthy, and Pearsall from the guy at the 12 spot that took all of these quarterbacks. He's sitting with 2 running backs. I don't hate that strategy. It's not terrible. Kind of like a lot of the players he took as well. There goes the tight ends. We should get our guy here. 4 tacos for $10 in New York City, brother. That's Charlie Sheen level winning. Damn it. Oh. And there goes Dalton Kincaid. God damn it. Who did that? Lauren? I don't know who that guy is, but he's an asshole. Although I hate Dalton Kincaid, so it's probably not the worst thing in the world that he got picked. Because we have George Kittle already. So we have to take Jake Tunges here. How early will Jake Tunges go is the question. It's a big question. And we have to take 2 receivers here. And there goes one of them I was going to take. So let's take Shakir and let's take Coker. I think we're going to take Coker. A little early, but that's probably the pick. Shredded pork. See, now I'm hungry. I'm fucking hungry. I only had a half a Subway sandwich for dinner tonight. And I'm a pretty portly individual, so I have another half in the fridge, so I'm going to mow that down here after the show. I haven't got groceries in we haven't got groceries in like a week and a half, so the house is just empty, bro. I have like a little bit of milk left and some cereal, but ironically enough, I went to Jewel today, the local supermarket, the expensive one, just to get beer because they have cheap beer prices. And I could have gotten some food, but I was one track thinking I want beer. And now I'm wishing I had got a snack. So now the receivers are getting quite gross. Let's go and look at the squad here. I have Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Geno Smith. We're at the 1 slot here. Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Geno Smith at quarterback, Saquon, Etienne, Javonte Williams, Jonathan Brooks at running back, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison, Khalil Shakir, and Jalen Coker at wide receiver with George Kittle. So we got to make this tight end room work because it's not a good one right now. Possibly, let's see here. Take these guys. Mouth likes protein, and protein tastes delicious. It does taste very delicious. I'm a fan.
Yeah, Dad. You need some of this.
This is cum.
I asked my wife the other day if it was possible for, like the whole exercise of like what you could survive with on a desert island. And I asked her if she could, if a person, and not that she's like a scientist or anything, but she's a woman. And I asked her if someone could like survive on a deserted island, or just if they only had like one type of food, and if it was semen. If she could, if not just her, but if a human being could live on semen, what do you guys think? Because if you think about it, as babies, we live on breast milk. I know it's not the same thing, but semen is very high in protein. So what do you guys think in the chat? Could you survive on just cum? A diet strictly of just cum. It's an interesting question, and I don't know why I brought it up. I mean, actually, I do know why I brought it up because I'm a moron. But she just rolled her eyes and didn't give me an answer. So I want an answer from you guys. What do you think? Could you survive on a semen diet for like a year? No solid food. You drink water, so you're not going to get dehydrated. But you have to only have that. So what do you guys think? Well, Hetzer, it wasn't for you to find out. I'm just saying it would be nice if you were the one cooking dinner for somebody else, and hopefully that was a hot chick. Or a dude, if you're into that, whatever. That's what we want. Okay, someone took TJ Hawkinson. I don't like that. I don't approve of that. That's rough. This motherfucker's going to take Chickaconquo, too. I fucking know it. Fuck. Don't take Chickaconquo, bro. Hey-o! We're going to get a very nice value on Chickaconquo, and we're going to go ahead and take McMillan, I think. There we go. It's kind of a good conversation starter,
Hey,
right?
you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
I think my wide receiver room is a problem. I don't think it's good. Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison, Khalil Shakir, Jalen Coker, and Jalen McMillan, the Jalen's. It's not terrible. I don't like Watson as a 2. I really don't, but it's a pretty balanced team other than that. I know I can get a couple guys paired up late with Brock Purdy. We are sitting with just George Kittle. Is that correct? Don't like that. Josh Allen, we are sitting with Shakir, and with Geno Smith, we're sitting with Garrett Wilson. So one stack each. It's not ideal. I could have taken Deshaun Stribling. I probably should have taken Deshaun Stribling, but I didn't like my receiver room enough to take a flyer on a stack. Sometimes overstacking can be a problem. That's what I'm trying not to do. Hey, I love Applebee's. It's not the best food in the world, but it's, what is it? Eating good in the neighborhood? Is that their slogan? And yes, I think it is eating good in the neighborhood. But yeah, I don't know. I can't ask a stranger. If I ask a stranger at Applebee's, like the husband's going to punch me in the face, I'll probably get arrested and or kicked out of the establishment. That's why I'm asking you find people on this very program. That's what I trust your guys' judgment too. It's a tough one though. I don't know if you could survive on that. My brain works in mysterious ways, guys. I don't know why, but it just does. So let's do that. We have our 2 tight ends now. I'm really happy I got a Conquo, like 12 picks after ADP. I think that's pretty good value. And Jake Tunges, I don't know if he's going to fall back to me in this room. Let's see, 216. His ADP is 220. So who's in this draft with me, and can I get them? Jedi has 2. Dakota has 2. Jake has 2. He has Trey McBride and Tucker Kraft. He will not take Tunges. Dakota has Harold Fannin and Jake Ferguson. He probably shouldn't take Tunges. I think I should be good to wait on Tunges. I really need to get him. So you guys, it's up to you to not screw me in the butt. Guy right before me does not have a tight end, guys. This dude he has a loose end. And this is wild. I might get Deshaun Stribling after all. That'd be a huge pick for me. And no! Fucking jinx myself. Fuck. We're going to take Braylon Allen and be done at running back. And then I have to take a wide receiver here. I don't like any of these dudes. Do I want to take a shot on Brandon Ayuk? Let's take a shot on Brandon Ayuk. I don't like it. I need some juice at wide receiver. Feel like it was decent value. How was it decent value? Right at ADP. It's probably going to fall. But when he signs somewhere, it'll go back up. Definitely makes some sense for my squad. And now we have... I should have just taken Jake Tunges. Fucking stupid. There's no way Jake Tunges falls back to me now. That's a silly mistake. And I did it with Brandon Ayuk, the guy I fucking hate. Man, I should have just done it. Soft tacos for sure. For sure. I don't like it. Depends. Like if the hard shell can like stay together when I eat it. But I think the best way is having both. It's not healthy, but yeah, give me the soft, baby. Give me the soft. So I have to figure out a way to make this team work. Business reports. Okay. It's a good one. Who are my quarterbacks? So Brock Purdy only stacked once, man. That's a problem. And we need to get some Buffalo love here with these last two receivers, at least one of them. And hard body with soft taco is very nice. There goes Colby Parkinson. There's just no way. There goes Jake Tunges. Fucking god damn it. Dakota, you didn't need that. I took Brandon Ayuk ahead of Jake Tunges. I'm an idiot. That just kind of ruins the team, honestly. Although I think I have a decent backup plan. Might be better longevity-wise, but, man, that one hurts my soul. So we are just lightly stacked with Brock Purdy, which I don't love. How many receivers do I have? I have 7. This is going to be a 9-receiver team. Didn't need Ayuk. What is the upside of taking that bum? So let's take these two dudes. And probably we can take this guy, actually. If he does fall. Won't be the upside of a Jake Tunges, but I need Greg Dulcich to fall to me. And that's bad to say. No one ever wants to say, I need Greg Dulcich. I need fucking Greg Dulcich. God damn it. Come on. Don't you snipe me. Chris Brazzell, terrible pick. Chris Brazzell. And there goes Greg Dulcich. Okay, man. So this sucks. This really sucks. We're going to take Adonai Mitchell. We're going to take Dawson Knox and bet on Kincaid's injury history there, which can be pretty unique because I think he's not drafted in a lot of these drafts. But that Brandon Ayuk pick is going to cost me probably a letter grade, and it's maybe in the money here. All in all, I don't hate the team. Quarterback room's pretty good. We're drafting in the 1 slot. I don't hate the team. Running backs are really good. Receivers, it's just that fucking Jake Tunges pick. What was I thinking? I don't like what I just did. Should have known this room. There's no way I could have got Jake Tunges only 4 picks at ADP. We just talked about it in the last draft. Damn it. Damn it. I wonder. So, who? Okay, someone took Skylar Bell. That's just lovely. We gotta take this fucking bum. I really wanted Skylar Bell. Anyways, after this draft, we're doing draft grades. It'd be a quick draft grade because we have one more draft to do, and we're already going to be well over 3 hours in the stream. So we'll have to go quick through it and letter grades A through F on all the teams. I won't have as much analysis in this one. And then the last draft of the night coming up after this. I do have to grab a beverage. So I'm going to, and okay, someone takes Keon Coleman. God damn it. Dakota. I can't stack Josh Allen. I just can't do it. Damn it. So maybe I take a fourth tight end here. Maybe. I mean, is there anyone worth taking? You know what? There is a guy we're taking. And it's this dude. 8 receivers should be plenty here. Let's do this. Take one of my favorite players. Yeah, we can do a puppy Jedi. It's just going to be hard for us to all get in, but we can do it. Unfortunately, we're probably not all going to get in the draft because the puppies fill up a lot faster than this. This is why I like doing the super flex, because we know we can get almost everyone in here because they don't fill up as much. We'll take Mason Taylor, I guess, for tight end team. Let's get to draft grades real quick and switch this. All right, draft grade time, guys. We have Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, and Geno Smith with Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams, Jonathan Brooks, and Braylon Allen. Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison, Khalil Shakir, Jalen Coker, Jalen McMillan, Brandon Ayuk, and Adonai Mitchell, George Kittle, Chickaconquo, Dawson Knox, and Mason Taylor. So we have Mason Taylor. I'm not going to go through the stacks. There's 1 or 2 stacks with each quarterback. What's the initial grade on this team, gentlemen? Receivers a little light. We do have 8 of them, 4 tight ends. So I think the build was pretty decent. I just wish I had Jake Tunges in this team. And that's the biggest issue with the team is the build. Or not the build, sorry, the no Jake Tunges. I'm only stacked with George Kittle and Brock Purdy. That's the issue. And then we only have Shakir and Dawson Knox with Josh Allen. We have the most stacks in this team with Geno Smith, unfortunately. But it's an okay team. Let's go over to Hetzer's squad here. Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Sam Darnold, Derrick Henry, Judkins, Jalen Warren, Rico Dowdle, Zach Charbonnet, Marshawn Lloyd, Pickens, Flowers, Wilson, Jacoby Myers, Concepcion, Shaheed. Love that pick. Keyshawn Boutte and Tyquan Thornton. Laporta, Helm, and Stowers. It's a well-constructed team. Wilson, Myers, Concepcion, Shaheed. Shaheed's a huge key to this team because you needed that juice, and you have Sam Darnold. I'm going with a B on this team. I think the running backs are really good. You have a solid 2. You have a good 3. You have a really good 4. Charbonnet gives you some juice. And this is a really good team. B to B+. I endorse this squad fully. Laporta's a nice little 1 for you. It's a good team. Why can I not get to – let's see here. Nope. Don't want that. There we go. Jake's squad here. Stafford, Brissett, Penix. So it's light at quarterback. Chuba, Blake Corum, Tyron Tracy, Woody Marks, Dylan Sampson, Emmanuel Wilson, and Ollie Gordon. So kind of weak at the running back room, but you filled it out nicely with Tracy, Marks, and Sampson with Wilson and Gordon. I like that. Chase, St. Brown, Rice, Devontae Adams. Holy fuck. Isaac Tesla, Zach Branch, Malik Washington, and Tavian Wicks. Trey McBride, and Tucker Kraft. So the really, really good tight end room. Really good high-end wide receivers there with Devontae Adams as your 4. And I like the shots you took later at wide receiver. And the running back room will come together. Unfortunately, the quarterback room is just not great. But it could be worse. So this is another in the B range. I fucking dig this team. The quarterback room's an issue. But Penix should start by the end of the year. I think Brissett will be fine. It won't be as good as last year. And I like some of the running backs you took. You got Dylan Sampson, too, who's my boy. So now we're looking at, let's see, Jedi's team. We have Jordan Love, Tyler Shuck, Daniel Jones, Taylor, Scatterbo, Mason, Pacheco, Tank Bigsby, Jordan James. So 2 solid guys. Jordan Mason's a fine 3 for touchdowns and a half PPR. Bigsby has that upside. Puka, Tat, Parker Washington, Jordan Tyson, Jaden Higgins, Debo Samuel, Tank Dell, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Warren, Mark Andrews, and Darnell Washington. I'm not doing the eliminator. It's a different draft strategy. I haven't really looked into it, Jedi. And I have a best ball budget of $1,000 this year because I have a strict rule of 5 times as much money in redraft that I do about $5 or $6 grand. $1,000 in best ball max is my limit. And also I'm fucking poor. I'm trying to pay the bills with the show, which is just not going well. This is a solid team. Darnell Washington, I'm not really a fan of that pick, but Tank Dell was a steal. The running back room's okay. Quarterback room's okay. I'm going to go B- because I don't personally just see a lot of like juice on this team. But yeah, it was solid. It's solid. I love the Mark Andrews pick. Tight end room's good. I'm going to go B- in the squad. And the last team is Dakota, who took a lot of my picks, son of a bitch. But we love Dakota. Where is he at? Here we go. Dak Prescott, Tua, Deshaun Watson, Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs. Wow. Jonah Coleman, Kamani Vidal. JSN, Chris Olave, Jamison Williams, Matthew Golden, Travis Hunter, Jerry Jeudy, Ryan Flournoy, Elijah Surratt, and Keon Coleman with Fannin, Ferguson, and Tunges. So, fuck. The quarterback room is the biggest issue on this team. But the rest of it's really good. I mean, the running back room is the perfect 5 running back build. I'm not a Coleman guy. And then, Golden is 4 is fine. Then you have so many wide receivers. Was it 3, 6, 8 receivers? Pretty good team. C+ to B range. Anywhere between there. It's hard for me. I'm kind of brain dead right now. But I do dig this team. I guess the quarterback room is the biggest question. But, yeah, we'll get a puppy in, Jedi. B- from Jake to Dakota, C+. It's just in a super flex, it is tough to have Tua and Deshaun Watson. Just a lot of uncertainty. Like, those guys need to start the majority of this year for this team to pop, which there's a decent shot that happens. I think one of the two will do that. Ideally, the way this team really pops is if Tua and Deshaun Watson start the entire year, then this squad's going to just go bonkers because the rest of the roster is super strong. All right. Who wants to do a puppy with us here? Let's see here. We'll go over to the puppy 2. Let's wait a second for everyone to get ready. And we will hop in a puppy. Yeah, I'll do a countdown. All right, let's join it up, boys. Let's join it up. We're in. There's still 5 spots available, so you guys should all be able to get in. Everyone just joined, and there we go. Hopefully Mouth was in here for this. Did we all get in? Trying to find the location here. Dakota, Hetzer. Yeah, Mouse in here. We're all in here, so sweet. Well, of course you are, Jake, because I had the 8th pick. Of course you're right behind us, right behind me, because you would never get a good pick in one of these. That could never happen. Sorry, Jake. All right, so we have Hetzer at 3. We have Dakota at 7. I'm at 8. Jake's at 9. Mouth is at 10. Jedi's at 12. We are all back to back to back. So the end of the draft, Hetzer has a nice little break there being at 3. We are all at 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. We have half of this league is us fanatics. It's not even just you two. It's Mouth is right behind Jake. Jedi is at 12. I mean, it's gonna be rough, guys. It's gonna be rough. Some guys in my queue. Here goes JT. Not with any of these guys. I will take McCaffrey. I just can't believe Jake's bad luck in terms of pick. Like every time it's 7 through 9. It's not even 12. It's like never back end. It's always like 7, 8, or 9, literally. I think 7 is your most popular that you've had. I'll get value. I'll find value, motherfucker. Or I'll reach on it. I'll reach on it, which isn't value. So, goddamn it. I need to win one of these fucking leagues. I'll tell you that much. Barkley and Genty. I was hoping I could get Barkley, but there was just no way that was happening. There goes Brock Bowers. Quite early for Brock Bowers, which gives us some value, guys. And there goes Kenneth Walker. This sucks. I have to take Devin A-Chain, who I just don't like to take, but I guess we will take him. Not one of my favorite players. I also don't like Marion Hampton, so it was between one of those two guys. Wasn't going to take Drake London there. So we have pick 32. Henry. Take any of these dudes. All right. After this one, guys, I'm starving. I have to eat food. So let's just do, I'll be on the Discord after this. Let's just do draft grades in the Discord. So if someone wants to take pictures of each team and send them, or I can do it after I eat, we can chat about the teams for a little bit in the Discord if anyone wants to do that. That would be fun. And get the rest of the community's opinion probably in the morning. They're probably still up. Who am I kidding? We're all still up super late. Ladd McConkey off the board at pick 25. That's pretty wild stuff. How early was that for Ladd McConkey? 14 picks early for Ladd McConkey. That's pretty grody, man. Pretty grody stuff. There goes Pickens. Yep, and I've been witness to that, Jake, on probably half of those, I want to say. And I think your first picks, I think all of the first picks you've had, which isn't a bad thing, but they've all been super flex. I think maybe one of them. It's Professional Fanatics Jedi. I have to invite you, though. So you have to join the Patreon, and I will invite you to get in there. I have to get your email through that, and I send you an invite tonight. I think it's called the Professional Fanatics Superfan. I don't know. I don't know the fucking name of it. Something professional fanatics. First time I ever used Discord, and I do dig it. Specifically what we have going on. So, Travis Etienne is available. This should be Dakota's pick, right? Or I'll have to take 3 straight running backs, and it's not. It is T. Higgins. We're going to take... Let's see. We're going to take Zay Flowers and hope there's a chance we can get Lamar Jackson if he does fall, which he probably won't. And I could take one of these guys later. Buka. There's a couple options at quarterback here. It is called the Professional Fanatics Superfan Chat. Or is that just the name of the chat? I don't know. Up in 3 picks. Jedi with the strong 4 running back build. He'd see if he can make this work. I do like doing stuff like that. Ibuka's available. He won't fall to me. Man, I was going to take Javonte Williams for my 3rd running back. So let's take... Man, this is rough. We're going to take Terry McLaurin. I know I'm not getting any value here based on who I'm drafting around, so I'm just taking players I love this year, and we'll see how it works out. God damn you guys. I feel pretty confident that the 2 out of the 12 that are advancing are going to be 2 of us 6. I feel very confident in that. I know Dakota is going to take Joe Burrow if he does fall. That's what these drafts should be about, right? Having fun and doing, dude, I don't hate it because if you can make this work if you build it properly, which, now, unfortunately, the running back value might fall to you and you really can't take them unless you want to take a 5th one. Like in the next couple rounds, you probably shouldn't. I think that running backs should go higher on underdog than they do. Like I get there's 3 receivers and 2 running backs. So there's a flex. Like I want ideally 3. I want a running back in my flex more times than not. It's half PPR. Like in my half PPR home leagues, I take like Derrick Henry in the 1st round every year, and people are like, "Why are you doing that?" I took Jonathan Taylor last year at the 9th slot. I think in 2 different home leagues in half PPR, and yeah, it's easy money. Their rushing line set at like 1,300 yards for a reason. Their touchdowns are set at 10.5 or 12.5. In Derrick Henry's case, 13.5 for a reason. I want yards and touchdowns. In PPR, it's a whole different ballgame. I'm looking for receivers and receptions. And I can predict volume, right? There goes Joe Burrow to the Jamar Chase team. That makes sense. There goes Devontae Adams. Goes DJ Moore. Dakota's going to get himself some Bucky Irving. Maybe he takes Travion Henderson. And the fucking guy, this fucking idiot, takes Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Nice job, dude. Nice fucking job, you idiot. God damn it. I hate getting screwed from morons. And that's just stupid. That is just stupid, dude. What is this guy doing? Like, you just lost a tournament. This guy just lost a tournament. Mac. What a guy. What an idiot. So fucking pissed. Stupid, stupid, stupid people. God damn you, Mac.
Stupid fuck. Go buy some sandals. Go buy some sandals. You want to fight? I'll fight you. I haven't fought in 10 years. I'll fight you guys. What you got? Let's see. Throw down, bitch. Throw down, bitch.
Why are you taking Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson? He's probably going to take a third quarterback, too, because he's a fucking idiot. Like, come on, man. He's got 0 receivers. Good call. Like, just don't take a second quarter. You can't. When you take Josh Allen, you have to take a quarterback like Daniel Jones or something, or Bryce Young, or, Geno Smith. And now he's going to watch him have a 3 or 4 quarterback build. You've seen this before. Just unbelievable, man. We are up now. Let's see. We're going to take, we're going to reach on, again, another guy. I got to reach on everybody here, Alec Pierce, because I'm not getting any value with these guys around me. That Lamar pick would have just been juicy, man, on my team because I had Zay Flowers. But we had to pivot to Jaden Daniels. Again, not great value. I've not got great value on any of these guys, but just taking guys I love this year at this point. We have 6 of us in the community drafting in this league, so good luck to all of us. Oh, and then this guy takes Caleb Williams. Bro, like, come on, man. I'm glad now I have Jaden Daniels, but, dude, he's back on the escalator, guys. That kid is back on the escalator again.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again.
Leave it alone.
What?
Dakota, you have gotten good value with Travion Henderson and Bayshell Tootin. Unfortunately, those guys suck. So it's even value in my mind because I would never draft them at ADP. I don't think you would either. But you know what? Value is value, and that's what we're trying to shoot for here. Let's take a look at how late you got them after ADP. Let's see. 7 picks after. Yep. Definitely good value. Why is Bayshell Tootin's ADP not popping up for me when I look at it? Oh, I just can't believe this guy has these 3. He has 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs. And what are you doing? Like, why take Caleb Williams there? It's just taking the draft here for everyone. There goes DK Metbull. We might take a little man named, I don't want to say his name. No one to take here. No one really to take here. Man, my receivers. If he takes another quarterback here, I'm going to lose my shit. We all should. This should be a wide receiver, right? Let's see if he can wise up a little bit to how this game is actually played. Maybe take a wide receiver here. Buddy. Hey, he takes Jaden Reed as his wide receiver 1, which, actually got almost some value there. Only 5 picks early, so congratulations to you. Yeah, this is not super flex, buddy. And nope. Let's take, I don't even know who to fucking take. We're going to take, I guess we're going to take Jordan Addison. Not a fan of that pick at all. But I guess it allows me to maybe take Kyler Murray, which I think should work for the bye situation. It does. So Kyler's on the table. We have Daniel Jones, Kyler on the table for our quarterbacks right now. Maybe even Malik Willis if we want to go that route. Although that guy's probably going to reach on Kyler. That's what he does. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. There goes Sam Laporta. Figured that as much. And we're going to have to take... We'll take Tony Pollard. Seems gross, but it was 11 picks after ADP. Don't love it. First guy I've taken I actually don't like. I guess Jordan Addison I'm not a fan of. I really wanted Laporta there, Jake. That was a good pick. Would have been my pick if he had fallen. What's wild is quarterbacks have fallen in these drafts. Look at all the value at quarterback, and that's with this guy. Oh, this guy takes Justin Herbert. Back on the escalator again. This is insane. Come on, dude. He's got 4 quarterbacks, including the top 2 guys, and 1 receiver on his team. He's trying to stack his quarterbacks with other quarterbacks, which is not a strategy. Crazy, crazy shit, man. Holy fuck. This is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. He is the escalator. He is the fucking escalator. Holy fuck, man. Okay. I mean, if he doesn't realize this is not super flex after the first 4 picks of the draft, and there are no quarterbacks have gone, then he's just a clown. Yeah, but why would he sabotage? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, that's just trolling to lose money. I know it's only $5, but yeah, he thinks he's funny. I wish I had. Oh, actually, I do have the. You know what? I think I have a clip for you guys. I'm going to play it here in a second. I found this guy. I know exactly who he is. Just give me a second, and we will show you who he is, what he's about. Ooh. There's some value to be had in the board here, guys. One quarterback. Damn it, Jake doesn't have one. Who can I pair this with? Okay, I think I'm good here without reaching on a quarterback. Man, Kyle Pitts would have been great on this team. And now we need to find a quarterback, possibly. Although I'm fine with waiting because I have Jaden Daniels. And there goes Kyler Murray to mouth. Should have realized he has Justin Jefferson. God damn it. Would have liked that. So we still have some options here. I'm probably just going to wait now and just make this a Jaden Daniels team. I just hope Jaden Daniels can do something. There goes the quarterbacks. There they go. Jordan Love and Baker Mayfield, pretty good. Matt Stafford's still available, but I think Jake's going to take him. Maybe not. Ricky P off the board. There goes Tyler Shuck off the board. There goes Matt Stafford off the board. So the quarterbacks have officially all gone away, and this guy's going to take another one and ruin our life. So let's take Matthew Golden. All right. So whatever quarterback value was left, guys, is officially gone from that run there from Jared Goff, Kyler, Love, Mayfield, Shuck, and Stafford. If this guy takes a quarterback, he has one wide receiver. He's as many tight ends as wide receivers. Hey, he takes Michael Pittman. Let's all give him a round of applause. I actually found the video, guys. I found this guy. Here he is.
Stone shield potions should be... Oh, God. I'm gonna have diarrhea again. You can't go to the bathroom. You're stacking Sunder armor. It's okay. Mom! Bathroom!
What, hon?
Bathroom! Bathroom!
Oh, that's a big boy, isn't he?
All right, Kenny, drink your elixir of the mongoose. I'm now going to use Mocking Blow.
That's Mr. Quarterback, as we call him here. And we'll see if I don't think any of these quarterbacks are going to fall back now. So that guy just boned us all. I'm sitting there with Jaden Daniels, and that's it. I should have pulled the trigger on Kyler Murray over Harold Fannin, but is what it is. What is the buy of Jaden Daniels? Is it a fucking 6? No, it's not a 7. Okay. 7's not bad. Nobody has 7. There goes Sammy Darnold off the board. Don't take a quarterback, dude. He's thinking about it. He's taking a long fucking time for this pick. He takes a second tight end. So now he has 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers. That's pretty great. Pretty good stuff there. From what I hear, pretty good. Dakota on the clock. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick. We're going to get Malik Willis to pair up with Devin A-Chain. And don't love that. Dudes I like. Let's see. Higgins here. All right. Yeah, probably auto pick for him. Although there's no way the other picks were auto picks because those are all quarterbacks that were way ahead of ADP. We have some options here. Let's see. Can't reach on my third quarterback, so I'm not going to do that. I know Mouth is taking Tyrone Tracy here. I guarantee you he takes Tyrone. Oh, no, actually, this other guy took Tyrone Tracy, so it's cool. Still some players I like on the board for this next pick. I am fucking starving. There goes Coker. Nice pick, Mouth. I really wanted him. Don't do it, Jake. Okay, we'll take Shaheed. Wide receiver room is pretty solid. Running back room, very thin. Unlike me, not very thin. Third quarterback option here. This is the guy we need. I got a guy queued up. Need him to fall. Need this guy to fall. Can't tell you who it is. It's a mystery. Actually, you guys know exactly who I like and who I take. So there's no mysteries here. Reminder, tomorrow night, me and Mike Storey, 10 p.m. Central, going over the NFC East fantasy preview, all things NFC East. Friday, big show with the Chaz coming on. We're talking Vegas player prop lines, season-long lines versus ADP. I got about 10 names, 12 names I want to talk about. And then the quarterback position as a whole based on their props and their projections. And then we'll also probably hop in one of these drafts to end the show. Big Ray coming on the show on Saturday for an open bar episode where anything goes. And then Sunday we'll probably draft. We'll see when I take the next night off. Probably no time soon. Probably not. We don't like taking nights off here, guys. We're approaching 3 hours. It'll be over 8 hours the last 2 nights live. This is June, guys. This is what we fucking do. What we do. We're men. Well, I need this tight end to fall back to me. No one else should take him. I know Dakota won't take him. So this is the guy that could take him. He does not take him. Come on, baby. To make this team okay, I need this player, some correlation, and a guy I like. There goes Jawan Jennings. Now the clown is up, so who knows what he's going to take. This guy has 3. Travis Hunter is his third. His third receiver is a cornerback. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. His third wide receiver is a cornerback in Travis Hunter, and he takes Brenton Strange, so he does take a tight end. Oh, come on, man. Chickaconquo? Why would you do that? Why? All right, we're going to take Kenyon Sadiq, I guess. Why would you do that? Unbelievable. Talking to you, Dakota. You have Ferguson and Likely. Why? Are you a Conco guy? I didn't know you were an Conco guy. Could have taken Tungus in that team. Your boy Tungus. Well, screw me. Screw me. You need a third bum? You don't have bums? Ferguson Likely? I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like it. And we can take a running back possibly. Gross, dude. There goes one of my other stack options. Sweet. Let's take, I guess, Isaiah Pacheco way after ADP. Give us another body in the running back room. That's all he is. Isaiah Pacheco's a body. A decent body. We had the same surgery on our fibula. So this has to be him. Probably a 2 tight end team for me at this point. Oh, fuck. Sorry, boys. I am running out of gas. I am on empty. I slept like shit last night. Didn't help that I had all those beers. I should sleep like a baby tonight. So who is available for me to stack? My team is lightly stacked. I have Jaden Daniels with Terry McLaurin. I have Malik Willis with Devin A-Chain. That's it. That is not great. Not enough. Not enough. Maybe I'd take Brandon Ayuk again. How about that? Pair him with Jaden Daniels potentially. Don't want to do it. Might have to do it. What's Mouse team looking like? Mouth has 3 quarterbacks. Kind of like what he did there. Mahomes, Kyler, and Tyler Shuck. Mouse running backs are 2 running backs only. Stevenson and Kenneth Walker. That's an issue. Yeah, Doomsday's your 4. Higgins, yeah, okay. There goes Mendoza. If this fucking guy takes another quarterback right here, he has 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers, 3 tight ends, and 4 quarterbacks, including 4 guys all in the first 8 rounds. There's no way he's taking another quarterback. And he takes Ryan Flournoy, actually a pretty solid pick. Doesn't correlate with any of his guys. Does he not have a single one of his players like stacked up? Because that's the funniest part. All right, there goes Jacoby Brissett. Sean Tucker. Ooh, Sean Tucker as a 3 is no bueno. No bueno. We have 3 picks left on this squad, and I have a 3-4-6-2 build. I need 1 more running back. This guy's the worst, Jake. He's the fucking worst. Pissing us all off. So, gonna have to do it. Sucks. I'm gonna have to take Brandon Ayuk. I know no one else wants to touch him in here. Nick Singleton off the board. Emmett Johnson off the board. The best thing is I haven't been drafting much of Brandon Ayuk, and the news drops today, and I take Brandon Ayuk in 2 of these drafts. Kind of funny. It's similar to I smoked weed my entire life, and then I pretty much stopped right when it became legal in Illinois. So kind of along those lines. But you know what? If Rashee Rice is going to play, why wouldn't Brandon Ayuk? Now, will someone sign Brandon Ayuk? I think they will. I guess I'm a Brandon Ayuk guy now. So we can take, man, I have 7 receivers. I think they're good enough. I think they are good enough. I need another running back, though. Like, for real, one more running back. So I think I'm going to skip on tight ends. I'm going to take this dude. It's in my queue. And this guy. Mouth got EJ. Who? Oh, yeah, I like Emmett Johnson too, but he's a backup. You're going to have to probably take 2 more running backs, Mouth, to make this possibly work. At least 1 more for sure. It's Mooney. Again, guys, no draft grades on this one. I got to eat some food. I am exhausted. To your Kenneth Walker. Okay, I see now. Sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. We will post, whether Mouth wants to do it or whoever else, I can do it. Post draft grades. We'll do the rosters in the Discord after this draft, and I'll join in and talk with y'all. Okay, so we're gonna take Braylon Allen. So just hop over to the Discord after this, and we can do draft grades and chat it out in the Discord. Appreciate you guys, and then I'll be in there after I eat. I'm not signing off or anything. Just letting you guys know. Usually I do draft grades on every single team. I do apologize. We've done 4 drafts tonight. It's been over 8 hours the last 2 nights. Just kind of my brain is mushy. Clearly I'm taking Brandon Ayuk in back-to-back drafts. A little mushy there. I still see the upside, though. I still see the upside, guys. This is our last pick. I want to go either of these guys. I think I want to go with this specific gentleman. My queue. 2 tight ends. I don't like that, but only 1 stack. Potentially 2 with Brandon Ayuk with Jaden Daniels. The Chicka Conquo pick really threw me for a loop from Dakota, but it was a good pick. So I didn't support that. I did not endorse that pick. There goes Cooper Kupp and Tyreek Hill. You have a nice vacation coming up, though, Dakota, which is awesome, and you're going to be able to catch up on all that sleep, and it's going to be awesome. Nice pick by Mouth there with Damon Claiborne. Now it's coming together a little bit, huh? We're going to pop in Adonai Mitchell to pair with Geno Smith, and look at this value. Are you taking a quarterback here? Okay, he takes Deshaun Watson. So you needed that pick because you only had Jared Goff, 2, and Deshaun Watson. I'm looking at your squad here. It's some value. This is a pretty well-rounded squad, Dakota, if I may say so myself. Mouth's team, Let's see. I'll just do a little quick. Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Tyler Shock. It's a good team. Unfortunately, Sean Tucker, Emmett Johnson, and Damon Claiborne is just, that's your 3 through 5, and Stevenson's your 2. It's going to ding you a bit for that running back room. Although I do love Damon Claiborne. I'm not a Sean Tucker guy. There's a chance Sean Tucker is unplayable. Like, he gets 4 touches a week max. Now, 2 of them might be on the goal line, but. Oh, hey, is your vacation already started, Dakota? Is this it? Was this your last day today? Working or whatever? Are you on vacation now? Day baseball is badass. All right, again, draft grades in the – oh, hell yeah, Dakota. Congratulations to you. You earned it, man. Enjoy this week and a half off. He's going to masturbate a bunch, drink a bunch, do a lot of best ball drafts, watch this stream, all the great things in life. It's going to be awesome. Draft grades in the Discord, so hop over there. We'll chat it out. I'll be on there after I eat and relieve myself in the bathroom, and I got to let my dogs out. So, Jake, whoever wants to go there, Jedi, if you want to get a hold of me, just go to the Patreon. My email's on there. If you want to sign up, I'll get you in right away, or just get a way to get a hold of me with my email. So, and I'll get you in there tonight if you want to, do draft grades with these guys. Other than that, though, tomorrow night, again, 10 o'clock with Mike Storey, a NFC East fantasy preview. I'll be talking to you guys in the Discord. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for the fun time. Thank you to the donations, everyone that donated. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Love your life, stay positive, and respect each other. I am out.
You just seem like a good dude. I thought I'd see if you want to grab a beer, that's all. I'm glad you called. We get home safe, Pistol.
You got it, Jobin.
I'm sorry, what? Nothing. Oh, what'd you say?
I don't know. You nicknamed me Pistol, and I just called you Jobin. It means nothing. I'm drunk. I'm gonna call a cab.
All right, man. You have my number, yeah?
I got you stored in my iPhone.